And we are live. How you guys doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Cosmic Boogeyman, and we are live for a Cards and Coffee. Nice and soft Cards and Coffee. How you guys doing? Yeah, welcome. What do we got here? Let's see who's queued up. Princess, Joanna, how are you? Earth Angel, how you guys doing? Oh man, look at this. What's coming next between me and my old crush? Did he move on? Forget about me? Ooh. Earth Angel's looking for a general. What do my spirit guides want me to know? How you guys doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing? Lola, how are you? I appreciate you guys. I don't know why I just did that. I have no idea. It just did a hi with a heart. Streamlabs can be very rude, can it? So I love that. How you guys doing? Welcome. Yeah, so I love this for you guys. All right, let me see. I'm gonna grab random. I'm gonna just start random and see what happens. Let the universe decide. I really haven't been reading too much. I've been kind of taking a break, giving the forearm a rest. I think I overextended it. I think it's from this. It's from this position here. So I'm gonna try to adjust myself here before I start. Because I've been reading and reading and reading. So new content's going to probably be coming out here in the next couple days. But I've been doing a lot of reading. I love reading. That's the problem. I don't know if it's a problem, if it's a good thing. But I love reading. And I've been tapping more and more into my gift. And so I never thought I'd say that. But it's absolutely amazing at how much more gifted I'm becoming. All right, let's go here. Let's jump in. Who's up first? Earth Angel. I think you were first in the queue, too. How are you doing? General, please. the general. All right, so I'm going to try to start with 3, maybe a couple more. $10 donation jumps you ahead of the line and get you, 9 plus reading. So let me do this. I'm trying to hold myself back here. Let's see what I can get for you guys. Get myself adjusted here. Get myself set up. Glad you guys are here. Yeah, I wasn't sure what I was gonna do. Let's see what we got for jumpers. I'm gonna put these back in just because I haven't really shuffled yet. I kind of just got set up. I was kind of meditating, doing my own thing first. Not bad energy. Not bad money coming in. That's a $1 million payday. It's broken up by a little bit of doubt, but this is angelic, like you can see. I'm gonna throw these back in here. So what I'll do now, if any of these cards jump back out, you'll be really shocked, and I'll be shocked. Let's see. We're not afraid to put cards back. You know why? Because if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, isn't it? If you're meant to be kissed under the Eiffel Tower, it's meant to happen, isn't it? Right? Am I right or am I right? Absolutely right. See? Cards jumping. Cards jumping. What the hell? We don't need all these cards. I know we don't. Ooh, what is all this? Secrets. You have some good energy today. You feeling good? You feeling good? I think you are, Earth Angel. I think you are. You're feeling good. All right, let's keep going. You have a lot of creative energy. That's what that is. Manifestation, swords, thoughts. I love what I see here. Anna, how are you? Here's your cards. Here's your first 2. Get that intuition and the death rebirth card. But when I pull them in this is like your soul, right? Your soul's connecting to that Akashic record energy. So you're really connecting to oh man, I love this. That was kind of like you were clearing out the house. How do I say this? Oh, I guess I could say it like this. You know when you clean, like you do cleaning, and you walk around, like I'm going to pick up, put some music on, full blast, walk around, barefoot, just running around, just like getting like that, like feeling kind of free. And every experience that you're doing, all these little picking ups, walking around, it's like this strips away the illusion that like you're cluttered. You're like, no, I'm not. I just put this there, here, and you're getting dirty while you're cleaning. And you're really kind of getting grimy doing this, but you're cleaning up at the same time. And you're putting that out there because you're growing this space into something new. And this could be anything. This doesn't have to be a physical space, because this could be putting the work in, saying, ugh, I hate doing this. But putting that energy into something, it takes work. Getting your knuckles dirty, right? Getting your elbows greasy. Getting your nose all smudgy, you know what I'm saying? But you're shedding all that stuff away, and you're saying, this is me. I'm my true selves here, baby. Welcome to reality. And we all those masks fall away, and we're like, all my masks are gone. You're like, no, they're not. You still got more. And the universe is not testing you, it's tuning to you, and it's loving you every day. And it's saying, we're just cleaning the closet, we're getting out, because you can throw stuff. How many of you guys have the junk drawer? The junk drawer of the universe. The general question, great question, because what it's telling you, see, your patience to yourself is kind of the yin, the yang. You can see how the horses are kind of doing this here. You're learning, it's okay to let things go. Do I need this? Do I not need this? And I'm talking about everything. I've been holding on to this ex. I've been holding on to this person. I've been holding on to this trinket. And one of the things you do is you kind of challenge yourself to say, hey, I'm punishing myself by holding these things. I'm not calibrated to this anymore. You're guiding your frequency to something better, a bigger harmony, a purposeful harmony, a beautiful harmony. Because this card here, ready? Akashic record. It's saying, hey, my soul's talking to something. It's attached to something higher, greater, bigger, better. Right? And that's all I'm doing. I'm your conduit. I'm the internet of the 21st century with the spirituality. You're just talking through me to this place. And I'm saying you're into this Akashic record. You're destined. Don't think about the money, the wealth. Who gives a fuck? Really? Like billionaire money, whatever. Great. That moment you realize that the delay that you've been going through is divine choreography. That's not denial. Like, that's you just saying, hey, I'm patient, baby. I'm patient because I am who I am. You came to this earth. Like, you and I knew each other way long ago. But that's not that. Let's not get fascinated with any of that. Let's pause. Let's just settle and let things just happen. The universe is aligning to all these unseen factors, all these things that we haven't been aligning to. Trusting that stillness that you've been going through, your precision. You're like a precision mechanic of your soul, saying, what am I doing here? You know what you're doing. You know exactly what you're doing. Like, don't doubt it. Don't doubt it. Last card. Look at this. Yeah. You're locking and loading. You're saying these things are on I can't change them. December. Does that sound familiar to you? I hope it does, because that's your soul saying, hey, you're doing the work, because this is what we start with, your soul. The soul communication. You're going into the Akashic record saying, hey, just double checking. We still on? He says, yes. You're on because you're on. It's as black or white as you want to go. Black or white, black or white. Use your third eye. You see it. You know, when you go meditate, right? You put that meditation music on. Solfeggio tones, just kind of relax. And you just put that on. Or even put this on. Have this play in the background. No joke. Just put it on just enough where you can kind of hear my voice. And let my music behind me give you the frequency, and then the positive energy that you know is connecting, because I'm opening up the portal when I do this. That's what's happening. And you say, I'm not chasing anything. It's a destiny. It doesn't matter if it's like, if it's your reading or somebody else's. That's why so many of you guys go, hey, that resonates, and you don't know why. And that's why so many people are here. That's why we're at 100,000 plus, because it is supposed to resonate. It's your all-time high. It's your moment saying, wow, I'm proud of me. Yes, you are. Hell yeah. And it's the angels, it's the guys on the other side saying, hey, say it, Cosmic, say it. And that's what it does. I'm not afraid to drown out all that chaos. And to say you are worth this moment of quiet. You're going to be going, I wish I took more time. Remember when you were a little kid and you had all that playtime? You'd love to go back, wouldn't you? Yeah, you would. That moment. And you're like so focused on the forward that you don't take time to look at the now. You're worth it. You have this happening. You can plant this at any time. If you want to make money right now, bang, you could. You could. You absolutely could. But what you're doing is you're setting yourself a container, saying, I need this container. And if you have the container here, that's how big it is. But when you believe. And what we're doing, and I'm helping you do this, is we're believing out to December. So your container gets a little bit bigger. So all of a sudden money will start falling in. You'll see. You got your name back. That was through you. Nobody did that for you. Nobody gave that to you. You took that back. That's part of your wealth manifestation process. You know it. I know it. Absolutely know it. I'm telling you. How are you guys doing? Welcome. We are back. It's Saturday morning. It's Cards and Coffee. We're going to talk chill. We're going to relax. I'm going to just hang out with you guys. Unless you donate, I'm just gonna go general. I'm gonna go random. Looking at your reading here. How is everyone doing? I think we do have a donation here. Ethereal, how are you? And I think someone just joined too. I think it was Anna became a member. Thank you for being a member. Cosmic, I met that person that you gave me 2 weeks ago. Could you dive deep into our souls? What do we both mean to each other? I'm a Leo. He's a Cap. I think that's what he's saying, Cap. I'll tell you what. Yeah, Ethereal, why don't we do this? We'll definitely dive. So let me do this for you, Ethereal. Let me do this. Because you're going to be here for a little while, right? You're going to be here for a bit. So why don't we do this? Let me read Anna, pick random, and then read you. So I want to build up the energy for you a little bit. I want to get you in a good spot, a good rhythm. You know what I'm saying? Just trust me on this, because you'll be here for a few minutes, unless you have to leave. Yeah, trust me. All right, let's go. Sam, I am's here. Who else we got? Lola's here. Harrow, how are you? All right, so let's cue in Anna. Thank you for being a member. And Let's do this. How are you guys doing? I love that you're here. So I'm going to start with 3. $10 donation jumps up to 9 plus cards. But you know me, I have to pull more. My guides, we're trying to work on this. I am. I really am. If you've ever been with me before, you know. And if you haven't become a subscriber, please do. You jump the line right away. So let's do this. Let me grab random. Then I'll read for Anna, because I'm going to be back on Monday night for Members Only Monday. So Anna, come back on Monday if you can. And what's going to end up happening, just so you members know, there's going to be 2 members only days. It's going to be Monday and then a secondary day. So one will be at night, one will be in the morning. There'll be 2 days where you can get live readings. That's what's going to end up happening. I'm already, because that's what if you're with me over the summer, you watched my schedule kind of become interesting. So I was test driving what I was going to be doing going forward once I kind of paused teaching. And I moved to spiritual teaching. All right, Sam, I think it grabbed you first. All right, will my workplace get better, or should I leave to get a year experience? And I saw your mom get a house. How crazy. So I don't know what the whole spring thing was on the house thing, because I saw that, my eyes bulged. I said, what the hell? Congratulations on that. And it's funny because, your mom and stuff, that some of that stuff's really starting to come in. And I'm obviously not going to be 100% accurate, right? I'm not the best archer in the world, but I'll get some bullseyes. But I'm definitely fun. I was like, what? That's so fun. Let's see here. Will my workplace get better, or should I leave after a year? Let's do this. Let's go with this X6 here. Let's talk. How are you guys doing? Welcome. Make some noise in the chat. I'm so happy to have you guys here hanging. I'll be here for a couple hours. As always, appreciate the moderators. I appreciate them. They are very important. They are vital. I mean, the word vital caps me. And if you haven't done so, be sure to follow Ethereal Moonlight. They have their own channel. A little different than this, but it's definitely their own vibe. I love it. I love when you guys have your own stuff. Anna, too. Welcome. But I love watching you guys grow. I really do. It's amazing. Sam, here we go. Boom. Take action, baby. Don't be afraid to make a mistake. Sam, this is for you, for me, for everybody. This is the angelic gift. You have the ability to make mistakes. Let's take a pause and just think for just a second before we even get into this. Will my workplace get better, or should I leave? That's the decision we have to decide, right? We're following that chasing. We're frequency chasing, right? And once we get into that moment, are we looking for wealth? Are we looking for certainty? What are we looking for? Because we're not going to get into that need mindset, that lack mindset. We're already in the chasing idea. We're getting into like, hey, better, bigger, best. Is this money? Is this want? But you're in the angelic hand. You have the angelic truth seeker. So you're in the place where you have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You're finding the facts. You're no longer speaking on behalf of someone. You're speaking resonance. They're speaking, your heart's speaking, at least in frequency. Intuition is the translator. So when you're feeling that resonance and your soul's confirming truth, it looks like it's a cosmic yes in the vibrational form. So as we go here, 2 cards out, boom, yeah, money, more money. And you're chasing whatever it is. This was just a stop. Don't be afraid to move on, right? Lucrative jobs, all these other things. It's like, hey, move on. Time to move on. You and I both know, right? You don't have to lock into a place just because it pays you a paycheck. A paycheck is just part of your existence. What if the paychecks pay you? What if you're getting paid every week automatically by something, right? A business. What if you had a business? Ooh, how sexy is that? Hey, here's your money. Here's your money. Wait, I'm not working. Here's your money. Wait, I'm not working. Oh, I guess I got to do something with this money. Invest. Here's your money. That's what it looks like in your future. It's not chaos. It's the sacred geometry of you kind of reorganizing your life, saying, I went through this to take control of my life, not to let life control me. And that's what you're doing. You're T-Stain Tarot. Universe is telling me to shut it. This is cosmic. Shut it. Look at it's study or love. What do you want to do here, baby? What do you got to do? What is it you want to do? You want to fall in love? You want to take chances? I think you want it all. But this is your decision to make, because this lines up with that world card. But I can tell you this much. Ready? This is going to make you very, very, very well assured, because even though the universe is telling me, hey, no intuition on this, it's going to be your choice. It's a choice you've pre-made. It's not a wrong choice. It will never be a wrong choice. I can guarantee you it's never a wrong choice. I'm gonna bury it in there. I'm gonna give you one more card. I hate how the universe just... That's what the Tea-Stain Tarot is. It literally is kind of like... it helps me read a little bit longer, more deeper, I guess. Because what it does is it's that idea of, see, it's trying to come back out again. See? It gets me into the bigger Emperor energy. That's for me, to you. How crazy is that? It's another energy. I was telling you guys how I've evolved in my readings. It's the destruction of the old into the new. And so I'm not afraid to read, but I don't read unless I have to read. That's the other part of this. I don't just read to read to read. It's building strength. You go to the gym every day, 8 hours a day to stay there. I guess if you're being competitive, possibly. This is our souls, mine, yours, Sam, us, learning to become stronger, bigger, better. Because we know there's more challenges. This is just one challenge, right? And that money, it's going to magnetize. It doesn't come in by desperation. It doesn't say, oh, please, please. And we're not worried about money. It's the wealth part of us, right? This is for everybody listening. If you hear this, hit the thumbs up, claim it. Because your frequency is bound by abundance. It's the arrival of saying, God damn it, I know you're coming. This is not you saying, hey, I can't. That's how I've lived my life since I've been little, for real. And I don't like just talking about it, but I'm more sad that my dad's passing. That's one of those things that's like, damn, I know he's dying soon. And it's like, I've realized it's a full circle. So for you, and through my dad passing away soon, it's like giving you the idea of what he's going through. I can tell you, this is you saying, no, no one's telling me. And so in the cards, it's your strength, that you're gaining that inner strength, that inner voice saying, hey, what did you say to me? Like, it's so powerful because you're like, no more. Okay. No, it's like, excuse me. My business is coming in to do that work. You know, it's that power that you have. You are not limited by anything other than your own mindset. And that's the fact. That's the vibrational form that you're setting here. So this is small potatoes. Like, you moving on is only another step in the bigger picture of what you're about to come into. And I think we started to crack into that code of realizing who you really are. I'm very proud of you. I really am. Keep killing it. Keep killing it. Like, for real. How are you guys doing? Welcome. I appreciate you guys for being here. If you haven't done so, become a subscriber at the very least. How you guys doing? Let's check in the chat. How you guys doing? Am I missing anything? I want to keep vibing. Yeah. No, Sam. Killing it. Killing it. You know it. You're always welcome here. You're all welcome here. Like, forever. As I was just hanging on the Ethereal's channel last night, I said I love just kind of sitting back and watching you guys become, you know, Antonella, all of you. I'm very proud of you guys when I hear what you are doing. You might think it's small or say, hey, no one notices. People notice, like we notice. There are people who notice, and they like, well, I'm not going to say anything. It makes them bigger than me. Like, no, who cares? Who gives a rat's ass? I'll take that moment to say, yes, this is a living record right now. You know, that you're killing it. You're doing great. And I love that for you guys. See? And that's the thing is, you guys, when I put that out there, I'm not saying it because I have to. I don't want anything from anybody. I don't. I really, really don't. I don't. I've raised my kids. I love my children. I'm amazed that they're who they are. At this point in my life, I'm like, there has to be more to my life. I have so many more lives to live. Like, this is like, I've embraced this moment saying, what is this gift? Why have I done this? I remember sitting in my room, like, as a kid and doing Ouija boards and stuff. I'm like, this is crazy. And then here we are. And people think they understand or know me. I'm like, you have no idea who the hell I am. You have no idea. Like, you think you might know me. And it's a good thing. I love people trying to figure me out. Is people say I'll go left and I go down. Like, it's not even right. I appreciate you guys. All right, my friends, let's keep going. Let's keep moving. Anna, it's your turn, General. Let's see. Let me take my guides deck for you, because it's the messages you put out. It's like, It's your content's a little different than other people, which I appreciate. I definitely appreciate you putting that content out there, because you might not think it matters. You might be like, anyone's seeing it. People are seeing it. And like, if I'm seeing it, and I have the channel here, right? If I see it, that means other people have to be seeing it. So that's why, like, I'll hit thumbs up for you to show you that I've seen it. But people don't want to give other people credit, because it's like it makes them feel smaller instead of, we need to make each other feel bigger and say, you've done it, you did it, you're doing it. And that's the difference. If we keep telling each other, hey, you're doing great, but I'm not saying just saying it. Don't say it to say it. Like, that's not the part. We have to kind of go through our own awakenings, our own growth, our own, I'm doing this for me. You know, that moment I want to stand next to you, not I'm going to persuade you to stand next to me energy, that, you know, I'm choosing you, because you're all, see, there it is. They're the King of Cups, the Scorpio energy. So this is the T-Stain Tarot. This is the universe jumping in saying, hey, you're doing this change for you. No one made you do this. No one said, go on there, get on there, do this, take this. That's October 23rd energy. That's King of Cups, Scorpio, Death card energy. So you're going to see even more of a profound change. This is the Death card. If I pulled way up here, and I'll give you one card. See, it's Empress energy. You can actually see it's the angel touched Empress energy coming in. But what they're telling you is, see, another T-Stain Tarot. This is not about me or you. This is about your connection to the universe. You're already connected. You know you're divinely connected. They want you to try to get deeper, be more profound. See, look, because this touch here, this angel touch energy, it's coming back. Gemini lover energy. You have the ability to be loved, not just by people, but by the universe. And it's that part of yourself that you realize. You bring parts of yourself to the universe. The depth is, you're basically sharing the love of the universe, saying the universe sees you. You're loved by the universe. You're an extension of that. You know you are. It feels awkward sometimes, but you're showing that you matter. People matter. See, it's the patience, the past life. It's the passion that you bring into it, right? We'll call it that Latina flair even, but it's that part of you that brings it in and says, this is who I am. And so whoever that is, or whatever that is inside you that's trying to get that message out, that has to get out, and it's never going to stop until it gets out. It's one of the two wands, the wand that you took in the original part of this journey. Keep going. You're growing. It's not stopping. It's building up, and I can tell you, you're doing great. With the two of wands up there in that left, that's actually your emotions. You're doing amazing. So people are paying attention to you. They just don't tell you. And there's a lot of people out there, a lot of people learning from what your messages are. And that's the other part of this. The universe says it's not about you, unfortunately. Like, it's about what you're doing. And so you might not see, like when I first started even this channel, I was like, I only had like 100 subscribers or 200. I'm like, and this stuff's same stuff. It's not like I'm changed a lot of this, but I felt like it was a lot of silence to a lot of message. Like, I would be on here just be doing the same thing, doing what I'm doing here for you, right? Maybe not have this. Maybe I didn't have the T-Stain Tarot, but that language, that source, that energy, that quiet that I was on, and it was like me and 3 people, and it was like, hey, Brenduska and me. It was just like a couple of us, but it amplified because I knew whatever it was coming in to tell people, like your messages. It's saying that love is not going to enter your life. It's going to awaken inside of you. And you're showing people, I'm doing this because of me. And that true love for yourself, that true love, that self-love is an activation, a code. And it's awakening others to find who they've always held themselves to want to be. So keep working at it, for real. Amazing energy. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you all for being here. I really do. If you haven't done so, hit the subscribe button if you want to. And you want more readings like this. I'm going to be back on Monday for a members only. It kind of shut the chat down. It's just members. And then we get more. I actually read 9 cards. If you haven't noticed, I don't know if I told the members this, but I automatically read 9 on the members only, just because I'm super nosy about you guys. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And then I'll kind of read more. But anyway, let's do this. So Ethereal had donated, so I'm going to give you that reading right now. Ethereal, thank you for paying. You don't always have to. I get you. I can just read for you on Discord. You can just message me, and I will absolutely read for you. So pick a deck. What do you want here, Ethereal? What's the number here? What's calling to you? You want a different 2, 3 decks? But I very much appreciate you guys for being part of this process. Right? And then after that, I'll grab random, I think, is the next one. I think that's where we're at. Whoa. Wow. Libra energy. A lot of take action. A lot of I'm in charge. And so I'm going to do, I know I just doubled these up. So I actually, I don't know if did I ever tell you that, Ether? I don't know. So ethereal, I basically, years ago, I would do this. This is how I would read. I would actually do this. I would hold these double cards because I have pretty big hands, I'll be honest. And so you can see I can handle them. I can shuffle them. It's crazy, right? This is double tarot decks. And I would shuffle like this. But then I kind of started splitting the decks and doing my own thing. But this is what I used to do. So see how it just naturally just happened? Crazy. That's what I said. Just roll with it. Yeah, see, choice of choices. That's what I'm going to give you right now. Angelic choice of choices, soulbound, soul choice of choices. Something about this decision or this choice is very much aligned with you. Another thing here is obviously there's other choices, but you're like you're very much well ahead of those choices. Scorpio energy, mid-November, you're going to know something more about this choice, this person. It's Scorpio is coming in. A lot of Scorpio season for people. I noticed that earlier too. Look, I think money's going to start coming in for you. You're probably going to start hitting your payment. I think you're aware of that. The angels are very proud of you. The angelic touch here. This could be part of that process too. But it's taken some work. Let's be honest with each other, right? It's taken a lot of work. It's that Hierophant life lesson, the Taurus life lesson, saying you've been putting the work in, and it's going to start to pay off. See? Yeah, infinite money. It's going to become what I call evergreen content, ethereal. So you basically start cutting it into shorts, recutting it, remastering it, putting it together. So like when I do the teaching, I'm redoing it, and that's what's going to be coming out. You guys will end up seeing an entire video where it'll go back from the full card all the way, and I'll basically I'll do major arcana all the way, and there'll be one master video. How do you think that's going to play out? You can learn the entire tarot deck from one video. So I want to remaster it first before I put that out, and there'll be one entire video. That's evergreen content. That's what you're doing. You're putting out who you are. You're testing 2 pieces of content. See? Yeah. There's somebody here who's not Gemini lover energy. There's somebody who doesn't want to see it, or who doesn't want to get into it, or who doesn't want to acknowledge it. I love this for you, but we've talked about this before. This is cycles. So there's definitely something there. But it's almost like pushing the limits, the boundaries. They're trying to get in between something. A lot of knowledge is happening right now. You're being tested, to be fair. You're being very much tested. And to remind you, this is double tarot deck. 2 cards at your heart chakra. Yeah, brand new start and an ending, right? This is the beginning and the ending of the major arcana. But on that sense, we have the soul, and then we have the Akashic card. So the Akashic record says you have to take a leap. You have to take this beginning. Money comes in, right? You took this leap of faith. Hey, I'm going to do my own channel. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You did that. You made that leap. And so this is just another evolution of that leap. You know, you have the ability to track energy. You have the ability to sense it, but you don't want to see it because it makes you afraid, and you don't want to take action because it makes you fearful of what will happen. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. You have full power. You are absolutely engineer, captain, navigate. You have the full power of everything. This is the beginning and the end of the entire thing. Capricorn energy, December energy. Wow. It's telling you at the very least autopilot, or kind of and I don't mean to keep kicking back to that, but what happens is you go back to this moment of like where love's not entering you, like it's like you're finding it, because this manifestation's happening, right? You're like, wow, this is happening just like it's memory, like my soul was remembering I should do this. My blueprint, bang, kicks on, I'm manifesting. And then when you go, hey, what about love? Or what about this other signal, this powerful signal? It's not spoken, it's like pulsing. That's what's happening here. And it is overlapping with the money that's about to come in. Because the universe is testing you, saying, can you really recognize how powerful you broadcast out? Like what you broadcast out. The attraction that you have for people. The people that are attracted to you. That is the human connection. That's the mirror. That's the revealing. That's the connection. That's the vibration that you put out, because you're authentically you. And so those lessons are not only lessons for others, but it's frequency, it's mirror lessons back to you, saying, are you mastering your own energy? Because that's the energy saying, you put this out there for your own lesson. When you put the Akashic out there saying, hey, there's a brand new start here, you see it and you're going, but do I see it? Look at mid-deck pull, another Akashic card. Yes, you do. You know, am I worthy of this? Absolutely you are. There's no coincidences here. They're going to cluster together. These things are going to happen. You're going to see signs. You're going to get, the universe is, you hear like a little clap, 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 and you go, what is that? And, you know, and it's 1111. It's 808 or whatever the sign is, the number that you get. And you see that number. And that flow state, the alignment, whatever's been kicking back to you tells you that you're in alignment with whatever this is. And there's Aquarian energy here. We have this Akashic Aquarian energy that's tapped into Aquarian or Akashic energy. That's the connection. That's the completion energy. That's the, hey, blueprint, divine blueprint, right? Could be air sign, could be Gemini, could be Libra, could be Aquarius, being fair. But this is the short throw energy. This is that Capricorn earth grounded energy saying December, 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 kicking back. Let's be vulnerable. Let's say anything's possible. Because those synchronicities, those alignments, those applause, those little like clap, clap, claps are coming back saying you're architecting this. You're not. Look up the observer effect, right? And see what you get back from that. Because when you create and you build in this whole new belief system, simultaneously you're watching your life unfold as you're doing it. And you're saying, wait, hold on, am I consciously doing this? And the universe is kicking back saying, yes, you are. You just don't want to see all of the signs. You have a lot of information happening right around you. So what happens, this is December again, just so you know, we're hitting we're rotating back from December into a new life lesson. Taurus energy. I see what they're doing. Yeah. So you're going to put yourself out into the cold because you're doubting. There's two people out in the cold. Possibly this could be Taurus energy as well. I see what they're saying. Let's keep pulling here. There's a depth of this relationship or a depth of this connection that's really, really makes you want more. You're dipping your toe in there. This is one of the oldest cards. This is flimsy. Like, I know this is original tarot deck for me. Like, I have all these 6 tarot decks. This is old school, old energy. I'm supposed to put it here. Yeah, relationship change coming in, just so you know. 6 of Cups, beginning of November, Scorpio energy reiterating. This is that connection, right? We're getting into the divine blueprint. What are you meant to do here? This, yeah, you're the one. Self-assured victory. If you have self-assured victory, you're so proud of yourself, and I know you are. I'm proud of you too. With this channel, with all of the work you've been putting in, not just here, offline. That's the other part of you. How is this going to play out? It's going to play out positively, right? Study or love. So you see this and you're trying to interpret it, and the universe says, stop trying to interpret everything. Stop trying to interpret every little piece of this, because this isn't your frequency anymore. And you're kind of saying, well, what is my frequency? And it says, don't worry about it. And you're moving on to bigger and better, like calmer waters. Think about the past when you had, like, it was tougher for you, right? And you're dipping your toe back into that waters of choice. Don't choose, let the universe choose for you. Let's keep pulling here. Yeah, angelic choice. Soul tribe. I'm telling you, there's money and there's also this Libra energy coming in. There's more to this that's not being written. There's stuff that you've written in your own divine blueprint. And as we open up here and we go into this connection, we look beyond this. When something no longer fits you, friction will apply and it won't feel right. It will push against you. It's not failure. It's the evolution of your signal changing. You're feeling more divine connected, more divine connection to your tribe. Money comes in easier. You're investing in yourself, saying, this is me investing in myself. Whoever this person is or whatever this connection is that's coming in is part of this future. Capricorn. That is very much in this energy. We also have study or love. This is the justice you've been looking for. This is the balance. So we don't have all the information, but you are refusing to see all the information. Last card, topper card. Let's see what you got here. Yeah, brand new start. It says, and once we cycle back around, right, from the world, the end, it's an angelic brand new start. We go back to this card, which is the first card you had, and this is the one you're trying to see underneath the curtain or behind the curtain. And the universe says, you have to trust your own path, and you've been doing that. If I said to you, your channel was only destined to have, say, 1,200 subscribers, and that was it, would you stop? Because that's not what you see. because you're like, I see anything's possible. Then that's the same for love, money. Anything that you want, it's a confirmation from the universe says yes, 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 yes. We lock ourselves into this mindset. Anything is possible. You are investing in yourself, your future. And this is that completion idea. Could be that air sign energy that's influencing you. Because the generally the King of Swords has a complete sword and the Justice card doesn't, ironically, right? Or the Page of Swords won't. So what happens is when you get the Page of Swords or you have any of those other sides, what happens is it comes in. So you have to have like a Queen of Swords, a King of Swords, and even those like Justice cards, it comes in with some kind of holding back energy. Now you force me to shuffle. So this person is destined for you because it's the evolution of whatever you've just been working on. So you're like, of course this makes sense. But you're like, does it? But does it? But don't try to control it. Allow it to just happen. I think we try to put a narrative around everything. We want answers. We always want the answers. And I'm the same way. Don't get me wrong. I'm the same exact way. Give me the goddamn answer, bro. Let me get that answer. All right, let's keep moving. How are we doing? Any new subscribers here in the chat that we don't have? We can grab some new subscribers. We'll get you guys queued up first. Make some noise. Let us know you're here. I appreciate you guys for being here. If not, we're gonna grab some random. I'm new. So I think we get this mindset that, am I good enough? Oh, absolutely, you're good enough. Shruti Campbell. Ooh, I see Lily in here too. I think that's Lily. I reached out to an old friend he rejected. What's his current feelings and intentions? Well, if he rejected, I'm going to tell you, Lily, it doesn't look good. I would definitely not worry about him right now. You're definitely worth more than that. Let's be honest. But I can read Shruti. I'm new. I have a spirit. Let's see. Spirit message regarding my connection with S. No contact right now. I can read that. And then we'll grab random for the next couple here. Make some noise in chat. Make sure you're here. You know what I'm saying? Make sure we know you're here. I'm old. Both here and in life. I love that hen. That's pretty fun. But you're loving it. All right, Shruti, let's go. Let's do this. Let's take a look at S's feelings. I'm gonna go with the Divine deck. I haven't read from this deck yet. I do appreciate you guys. How are you doing? Lola's here. I know. We all know Lola's here. I might actually go as Doctor Strange because I have that hairstyle. Like I have the gray wisps on the sides and the temples. So I might actually go. So a couple of my students were going, "What are you going to dress up as?" I said, I might dress up as Doctor Strange, and or a wizard. All right, Shruti, this is for you. Let's go. 3 cards out. Let's take a look at S's. I think it said S's feelings. Was that the letters? I want to make sure I get this correct. I think it was S. Can I have a spirit message regarding my connection with B? No contact right now. Yeah. All right, let's do this. And then after this, I'll take a sip of some iced tea because I've been just cruising. I appreciate you guys for being here. As always, thank you, Ethereal. Thank you, Antonella, for being here. I appreciate my moderators so much more than you guys know. I really do. They possess some beautiful energy. All right, here we go. Shruti, this is for you. First card out. Whoa, brand new start. What is this? Wow. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Wow. Maybe one of the two of you think it's over, but it's actually, this is the beginning of something brand new with the two. Oh, wow. Yeah. Look at this. It's forcing me to take cards. Somebody's really bold in this opportunity. Are you guys like? Is this kind of like? Let me ask you, and I don't want to pry, but this I want to pull so many more now. God damn it. But this is not over. This is like a brand new start, but I feel like somebody's bold and like taking their masculine energy to a new level. That's what I see, Shruti. So whatever this is, fire sign energy, this comes out typically as strength, Leo energy. Life lesson, King of Pentacles is Taurus energy. But there's definitely some fighting going on. That absolutely is fighting. It's also Aquarian energy, but it's not going to give me that as Aquarian when you have these two air signs. I'm sorry, these two zodiac signs. But there's air energy here with this Gemini lover's energy and upside down. And so it feels like you guys are fighting. There's definitely some kind of fight, but there's a brand new start happening. Let me pull one more. I'm just curious to know if someone's dating somebody new. No, it's like you guys are just taking a break from each other. Give each other some space. That's it. Give each other some space. Wow. You're both thinking about each other. I can tell you that much is unequivocally true. Yeah, see, look at this. Yeah. It's you both want to take action, but you're thinking about it. Someone's thinking overthinking, and the other person just wants to take action. You definitely miss each other. I feel like you guys are not talking or saying what you want to say, at least. That's unequivocally true. Wow. Yeah, I mean, it says, like, the Five of Swords, to me, is fight. Like, if you guys ever, I mean, Shruti, I know, welcome to the channel. Be sure to hit the thumbs up. Because everyone on the channel will tell you, that is always a fight. It could be Aquarian energy, but I'm an Aquarian. I tell you, I love a good argument. Like, my best friend and I will literally get into arguments on purpose. Like, but we're at the end, I love you. But we'll do it just to get to that energy. But the point is, a Five of Swords is absolutely argument. Like, a win at all costs. So somebody's fighting, but they definitely miss you. Someone wants to, like, they say whoops, like someone whoops, and there's so much on another person. Whoever caused the fight, whoever's at fault, don't, like, let's take each other out of this conversation for a second. Third party, right? Who's really at fault? That person feels guilty, just so you know. But you both miss each other. That is true. Wow. Very clear on this. It's almost like wants to stop fighting with you. That's what I felt. Brand new start. We can't do this anymore. That's what I feel. And so I'll tell you what, Lola, I'm going to grab you into the queue only because you have actually been waiting for almost an hour for a reading. That's actually pretty amazing. I love that. But I'm going to get some iced tea as we get started here. I'm going to get some iced tea. Give me a second. Let me get some iced tea, and then we'll get going again. And I'll grab a random after Lola. I've been waiting too. Hey, it's just 3 cards. Joanna, I'm so proud of you. I saw what you did. I saw you rebranding and stuff. I saw that on Ethereal's channel. I don't think you were in here earlier when I was talking about that. Man, I haven't had iced tea in like an hour. Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. Lola, here's 3 for you. Next, between my old crush. You have a lot of questions in here too, by the way. What's coming in next between me, my old crush? Did he move on? Did he forget about me? Does he like peanuts? What? You didn't have that in there. All right, here we go. Lola, 3 cards. Dial in with me. Feel the energy. Oh. Wow. I don't think anyone forgot about anyone. I can tell you. That doesn't happen. That's not happening here. No. There's a lot of stress going on. definitely a breakup. Like, I think someone's stalking or looking at somebody else, and someone's kind of like holding back on messages. Went into recluse mode. Yeah, this is like patience. It's silence. Silence is so deadly, isn't it? Oh, silence sucks for people. So when we look at the silence, it stinks, because we look at it. Because I'm a big fan. I was talking about this before about all the laws, right? Cause and effect, and what's some other ones? Inspired action, attraction, right? But even correspondence. But when we get into that, we really want something, and but no environment can imprison you, and that's what happens is we kind of get imprisoned by somebody or some other energy, and that's why we have to choose clarity. And so this other person might be choosing clarity right now, Lola, and they might be just locking in clarity and saying, I need to be clear what I want, and it's not stressful, or it's coming in saying, hey, it's peaceful. It's this peace energy saying, I know I want to plant my seed. I want to put this energy, this manifestation here. So I feel like somebody is absolutely. You're feeling like you're kind of being sneaky, so take time to yourself. These are inner lessons that they're mirroring back to you, is what I feel. 2 cards out, yeah. Look at see, stability. They're trying to give you stability, and this person's trying to get their own clarity. It's like a wish granted. It's not about you're not good enough. It's about they're trying to get their own stability back. That's what's happening here. Very different. I would honestly say, let me pull 1 card here. I'm honestly feeling like you knocked them off. Yeah, you knocked them off their stability. Wow. See? I think they fell for you fast. I know, honestly, they weren't ready for that. And it was like, whoa, what the hell was that? Yeah. It looks like he still loves you. I pulled the love card. Yeah. I think that's what it was. He fell for you too quick, and he was like, whoa, and they backed away because he's like, what is this? So give him space. Like, don't chase him. Don't do anything. Let him come back to you. Like, almost appear like you're okay with it. Like, be like, I'm fine. This is fine. I don't care. But don't let him see you stalking him or doing anything, and watch what happens, because he's still into you. But he fell for you too quick, and you're giving him too much. You're chasing him, giving him too much. But when you moved on, it kind of, you're still in that play, right? Yeah, he's trying to find stability. That's amazing, because I definitely felt there was love still. But don't get into that needy energy. That's what it's telling you. It's being blunt with you, honestly, because it appears needy to him, and he's like, ugh, I don't want needy. I need sovereign. Can you be sovereign? If you can be sovereign, that's attractive. If you can be a builder, that's attractive. If you can stand next to him, that's attractive. If you can hold his child in your, in your uterus, you know what I'm saying? It sounds attractive to him, because he wants someone who can mother his child. Like, I know it sounds crazy, but he wants that person who's not needy. Like, oh, I can't. And he wants that person who could be like, I got this, babe. You go. You conquer the world. I got this. Right? So he wants to see you can conquer the world yourself. So do that. And then communicating is only to communicate, to say, hey, this is what's going down. When you spend time together, it becomes it's like a fine wine. You've let it kind of age, and then the kiss, it's so much better. All right, my friends, let's keep going. I appreciate you for being here. I really do. Thank you for taking your time. And let's keep going. Let's see who's up. Verona and Tarot with Ether. And I'm sitting there looking at Joanna's name going, I got to pick Joanna then. And I said that. Joanna, I'll get you next. Yeah. Because I think Joanna was after Lola. How are you guys doing? All right, Rona. Hi, can I ask you how my current job is going to be for me? Thank you. Let's go with 5 is alive. Rona. All right, let's go here. Whoa, easy there, partner. What are you doing? Stay on course. There we go. See, it looks like your energy jumping. Teaching me something. Here we go. Boom. Manifest, baby. Wow. Your manifest. This is like straight. This is raw manifestation power. Rona, this is good. As above, so below, right? Yeah. So this is like when we start talking about that. It's like law of correspondence. Are you worthy? Yes. It's how does it go? As above, so below. As within, so without. I think that's what it is. So clean your inner mirror like daily. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good enough. I have this. I am worthy. I am wise. I am powerful. You know, get into that mindset that this is you. You got this. You know, any job is my job. That kind of mindset, right? I am worthy of this job. But it's not this job. It's any job, any position you want. Because your external chaos is gonna echo that internal neglect or the internal, like, what are you not doing? Like, I'll do my self-care later. All that stuff, see? Yeah, do not let that self-care get out of control. Go take the bath, go deal with yourself, go take the long shower, go for the long walk, you know, go for the long walk with the meditative music, and then come back and say, hey, that was fun. Especially, you know, as fall's coming in here, let the universe help guide you back into alignment, right? Get the chakras aligned. Don't have to pay anyone to do anything, but this is that inner dialogue saying, hey, my outer story is starting to rewrite itself because my inner self says, yes, I'm worthy. I got this. And that's why you're getting into that as above, so below. As within, so without. Look, yeah, patience. It's paying off. It's basically trying to see, are you impatient? Are you going to be impatient? No, you're not. Absolutely not. Not with Cosmic on your side. No, you're not. This is yours, but we have to clean up that heart chakra. What can you do today, after we're done here? They could say, hey, call a friend, call a best friend. Someone's going to make you giggle, laugh, enjoy, right? Because in no way we're going to let you get this mind of imprisonment happening. Because you're going to choose clarity and you're going to say, I definitely create. I've done this. Say, you need a friend who's going to say, hey, can you help show me? Hey, walk me through how many times I built something. I created. When so-and-so became my best friend, or I got the cat, whatever it was, those things that you built. Because those things that you did were from you. Was from you opening yourself up to being open to the communication from the divine, the universe. It's coming from the other side, from source energy, right? The universe is copying your emotional, as I call handwriting or divine connection. It's writing that in beauty, saying, are you worthy? And you're saying, is this mine? And the universe says, yes, hell yeah, it's yours. Yes. Do you want it to be yours? Like, don't doubt. Kick it right out, man. Like, that's out. Get out. Sound like I'm talking to my students. Get out. But really. So this is you creating, this is not a job now. This is a career for the future. Every position you're about to go into is because you're making this be part of your existence. You're going to look back on these 10, 20, 30, 40 years and say, wow, I made good choice. Always made the best choice for me. That's the mindset you're getting into. I make the best choices for me. And I will look back on that. That's what you're doing. Yes, and yes. Yeah, you've locked this in. This is one of your gifts, I would say. You have foresight. Good for you. All right, Tarot with Ether, how are you? How will my 30-day series do? Will I actually create an impact? I love this question. I'm going to pull from my deck. This is when I pull from me. I'll pull from this side right here. So I'm going to do this for you. Let's pull 3 cards out. Yes. We're already at 1 card. We're already getting angelic. Yes. What do you think? Yeah, of course. It's going to take time. This is like Libra justice energy, right? This is coming in. This is angelically gifted. It's angelically touched even. So the hand of angels, the hand of the divine has been playing a part in this creation process, right? You know something's on your mind, something's there. We have this ability to think. It's clouded because you don't see it, but this is your soul. You're doing the work for your soul. It's basically getting to your light body, right? We're getting to that point, but that's the time when you're saying, I'm not sure. It's okay. So you're holding on to that last sword of, I don't know, maybe. Let it go. Let it all go. Say, I don't care. It does or it doesn't. I do not care. And that's exactly what I do for everybody out there. I don't care. When I put out like the Cosmic Codex, the beyond the veil. I put all of that. I started doing that because one of two things. I'm here because you guys need me. It started because I wanted to read for homeless people. And I was like, oh man, it sounds really weird. But the whole point of this is started with my oldest. And they said, hey, I dropped off clothes at the homeless shelter. I was talking to them and talking about you reading tarot. I was like, oh, that's cool, before the channel. And I said, oh. And they said, we're trying to set it up so you can go down there. And I was like, oh man, I was doing tango. I was, what else? Oh my God, I was teaching at the college, doing chess club with the kids at school. It was crazy. My schedule was crazy. And I was like, what if I just went online and I did this? And I said, oh, so what I'm going to tell you, Tarot, is don't worry about other people. Your impact is absolutely going to be felt. It might not be seen by you, might not be felt by you right away, but it's going to be felt. It's going to be felt long after you're gone too. That's the other thing. So you have to, how do I say this? It's going to basically help other people. So in the long run of this, you have this one sword, this knowledge. What you're putting out matters. All of that is factual knowledge. But what you're doing is you're giving people the ability to fight later on. And that's the swords here. Look at all of this information. So when I see swords, it's information. It's like turning on the internet, like really. So you're basically leaving this to the future. So these people, they're going to have the ability to fight, protect themselves, guard themselves. And that's the part of the series that you're putting out there. Don't put it out there for anybody else. Put it out there because you are being guided to put it out there. Not for the likes, for the hearts, for the cares, for the you and I right now. I have chat off right now. People could be saying, stop talking. I would be like, I don't care. Because this is just you and I talking right now. It's the same as if you and I were on a phone call. And I pause the universe to give you what I feel, what I see. I dial right in. Because you're going to leave people with a moment of going, wait a minute. There's something here. Because that's the resonant. That's the energy. Absolutely. And this 30-day series it's going to be part of something bigger and better. You're on the right track. You're doing exactly what you should be doing. But it's not going to feel like it because it's part of your journey. It's the yin yang, right? It's your soul's journey. So you have to have that duality, which you're working on. So we're almost there. So, but I'm going to tell you, it won't be felt right away. It won't be like bang. It won't kick off. But you know the outcome will be there. That's the thing. Because you're dealing with computers and algorithms and non-human factors. And that's the problem. And that's not because you're not good enough. Absolutely. It's not. See, I'm laughing because I know. Because some of the stuff I put out there is so amazingly profound. It's so like spiritually above and beyond some of the stuff that's out there. And I'm not saying it's better than everybody else's, but I'm telling you the stuff I put out there it's out there because I know people need this. And it will get to the people that need it. And it might not be now. It might be 7 years from now. And it won't matter. Because this is only a piece of what I do. Like that's a piece of what you do. You're more than that, Tarot. You're more than everything. And you and I both know it. Right? You're so much more than that. But this is amazing that you're doing that. You're leaving that out there for people. So keep going. Yes, and yes. That's awesome. It's part of your journey. It's part of your soul's journey. That part I can agree to. So, but you don't worry about it is what it's telling you. You're definitely leaving swords for people who can't fight later on. You're saying, hey, this is for you. Pick up that sword if you can. Yes. All right. How are you guys doing? Joanna, are you still here? Or are you mad at me? If you're mad at me, blink once. Oh my gosh. How are you guys doing? Otherwise, I'm going to grab someone from the queue randomly. And we're just going to keep going. I appreciate you guys. Let's get some iced tea. I love you guys for being here. I really do. Thank you. Joanna. Tell me you're a little grumpy, please. I love that. Like, just tell me you're a little bit grumpy. Why are you tired? See? I know. I could feel it. Son of a bitch, Cosmic. Why are you skipping me? I got you. See, you guys, this is amazing. You think about like this. We have this, right? We have this. And we have this community. We have this abundance of connection. right? How amazing is this? It's true. It's real. It's authentic. Take a moment and pause to think about that for a second. You really have this. Like, you have this connection. Like, if you're feeling off or down and you're like, hey, can I just chat for a second? You have someone you can go on and just chat, and people can judge you all they want and be like, block. We don't care. But it's like, that's not how it is. That's not how it operates. Come in here with your honesty, your truth, your light, and then see how it works. It's really good. And that's why it's like, you want to come in here and you want to be like, hey, this is who I am. And like, hey, I mean, I know you guys don't know me, but I know spiritually you know me because I can see it. We all have that same energy. So there's something there. And until it's proven wrong or distant or disconnect, it's having that connection, you know? All right, Joanna, what do my spirit guides want me to know, right? Like, seriously? So when you're feeling like, as I'm reading, see, maybe this is you, Joanna, right? Because when you're feeling that disconnected or you're feeling the energy, it almost feels distracted. Like, am I just kind of keep myself distracted from other things? And yeah, maybe. But Source has never left you. You know what I'm saying? Source has never left you. What do we got here? Look at this. Jump, jump, jump. I might mix your cards out, though. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. This is Lady Justice. This is kind of like the boss bitch going, hey, like, no. That's solar output saying, wait. Wait. Yes, I'll wait. So that's that whole thing, saying Source has never left you, saying, wait. So it really runs through all the decks, right? And it's that illusion when I was pulling from double tarot decks, right, for Moonlight, and I'm doing that. It's like, it doesn't matter. Because when you act from clarity, you act from truth, you act from the idea of saying, hey, I want to be the honest person that you can reach out to for a moment. Just for a moment. Say, hey, Cosmic. And then that's what this is. This is the truth card. This is literally Lady Justice. This is the Libra card, Justice card. This is the Queen of Swords, 2, 3, 4s of Swords, right? If you've ever seen it. The heartbreak. There's just truth and heartbreak. God damn, is there truth and heartbreak. But not only that, when you look at like the Two of Swords, that's the one, the lady, she's sitting there, has the swords crossed like this, and she has the blindfold on, right? I'm telling you, this is the boss. So there's someone on your mind, or something always on your mind, or something on your mind, more likely, reaching a hand across. Look, you're gonna be trying. Someone's gonna try to knock you off your pedestal because you're so good. You're gonna be so good at what you're doing, and that's what your soul's preparing for. It says, hey, are you ready? And I think you are. I think you're getting ready for whatever this is. So when we're asking about these questions, we're building up to these questions, and the universe wants you to know. That's saying, hey, you're going to get, people are going to try to knock you down. You know that, right? And I think that's why we're holding to this deck, saying, don't let anyone knock you down. You're never going to get knocked down. So when people try to knock you down, it's, yeah, another soul card, soul card, see? And so when they try to knock you down, it's really their fall. And that's my second draft pick. Like when I'm picking all the cards, if we say, hey, let's draft pick the cards one day, that might even be really fun to see how I would organize a tarot, because that would be number 2 in my tarot deck. But I'm telling you, because this card is like, it's like the rebirth card. You have the beginning and the end. So you have the Curiosity Kid, which is the Page of Swords. Curiosity Kid, get burned, restart, like do it again. But the point is, this has 2 tower moments here. This has the sun coming up. This has a lot of richness in this card. This has, like, you know, religions kind of falling at the knees at saying, but truly, is that really how you're going to go with that? But what about the aliens? What about the dimensionals? What about all this? What about the spirituality that asks nothing of you other than to be truthful to yourself, to be the honest version of yourself? Wait, you know, that's the part of this card that I respect. Because are you being the honest? Your guides say, are you being the honest, truthful version? Yes, you are. So many people are afraid of the truth, the honest version, the pure version of you. And that's why I love seeing you grow, because you're saying, I'm taking all of that off. I'm saying, this is me. This is going to be me going forward. Lady Justice, right? Saying, let me be the version of me. There's one mask we still have on and one person we think about. There's people, we have the imbalance here with the shoes, right? You have the 2 different shoes. But there's something here happening in your life that you have to take notice of. And I was telling you, the 3 of Swords, the heartbreak. And that heartbreak that we carry is going to be carried with us, because all of these cards are very much in that same vein, right? And it starts with that Lady Justice saying, wait, like, wait. So it's you having the mouth and having the voice and saying, stop it, and taking control of your life, right? And that's kind of what you did, right? And so that's why I asked you. I said, hey, are you upset? Well, you're upset. And you said, yeah, kind of. And so being more vocal, the universe is giving you permission to be more vocal, because that's going to be able to get people off your back. And those people will just fall away. They'll literally just fall away, because they'll feel heartbroken, or you'll feel heartbroken. But the moment you start, because you have all the knowledge, you're very, very intelligent. You really are. Don't dismiss yourself. And you have the ability to kind of say, hey, this is who I am. This is what I'm going to be. And you know people are coming at you or coming after you. So don't be afraid to say, stop it. I don't need this. What I need is to be cared for, loved, and be the version of yourself that gets support. You're very valuable. One more card. Let's see what you get. Yeah. See? The fight card, what I just was talking about. So people are going to come at you and try to fight you, but they want to see your soul crumble. They want to see you suffer. And that sucks, because they don't want to see you succeed. Because when you succeed, that just shows them how weak they are, right? And that's the difference. Like, we all want to see you succeed here, at least. Because when you succeed, it's proof that this exists, that the universe is talking through you, saying, hey, there's something here. And your guides, your spirit guides, are telling you, you do have ability. You're very valuable. You are a light warrior. Keep doing your thing, really. Don't be afraid to speak up, because sometimes you're going to be the one who talks for others. I appreciate you being here. All right, my friends, let's go. Who's up next? I think it says Emma Lily. I don't know if this is, because sometimes these names come across different. I'll just read the question. You let me know if this is for you. Will my economic situation improve soon? So I don't know, because the names, I don't know if this is like, it's weird. It's weird. Sorry. How are you guys doing? Thank you for being here. Is that your question? Because it's so weird on my Streamlabs. It comes across, but then the names are different when I look up at the chat, with the YouTube chat. So I don't know if the names just, they correlate or something happens. But it says Emma Lily. I think that's what it says. Let me know if you're here. Okay. There you are. But then it has like some weird letters and stuff after that name. So I don't know. Maybe it's just a YouTube thing. Emma, how are you? Welcome. I appreciate you guys for being here. As always, thank you for being part of the channel. I really do appreciate it. This is the moment I love the channel more than anything. I love putting out Cosmic Codex. You guys will see a new version of that, members first. Beyond the Veil, I'll put that out. But I like to put that stuff out when I come up with a great question. Like, I'm probably going to do one around the financial reset. Is this real? Or even do stuff like stuff that kind of like makes me question like reality. The simulation thing was crazy, but the thing like that, I put it out there not for views, but for the fact of like, hey, this is who I am. This is what I look at. And the Cosmic Codex is me taking the moment of pause, hit the record, and just talk and say, hey, this is me just taking a moment of a thought. And you guys literally can be part of my thought and say, hey, and you can jump into the conversation. You can put the comments below and join in, because that's the moment I look at life and say, wait, like the seven spiritual, like the laws, or if I look at even the awakening or the laws of the universe, right? When I think I look at that. But if I look at, say, the law of attraction, like how is desire not greed? Or how do you look at like the disguise of life? Or when you meet somebody, like your new boss, hey, how are you? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. How are you? And you're both doing it. But it's like, why do we do it? Instead of being like, hey, what's up? How you doing? And we have this professional courtesy. And it's like, that's not who you are. Outside of work, that's not who you are. And it's really, what if we lived without masks? Oh man, that should be a Cosmic Codex. Maybe I'll do that. Living without a mask. What if we woke up without our masks on? What? Imagine that we woke up without our masks on. Emma, what if that happened, right? And you went to your economic situation and said, hey, this is who I am. And you start to see all those liars and cheats start to fall away. And they're like, oh, all these jobs are now available because they were lying about their resumes or lying about who they were. So what if that happened? What if the real version of you, the truthful version of you, came out and said, this is who I am? No, this is who I am. and I'm really me. I'm really being myself to you. And all those people who have been lying all those years and it advanced through, we'll call it manipulation. They lost their positions and they lost their stature. What would happen, right? And the universe doesn't want you to get stressful. There's work hard, there's the stress card, and we stress about work because we worry about money. And when you worry about money, guess what happens? More worry comes in about what? Money. It says don't worry about money. Angelically, this is a test for you. You have to get into that mindset. I know it sounds crazy. What is it that makes you most happy? And it's so hard because if people are pressuring you about money or you need to pay bills. And people go, well, yeah, well, just don't worry about it. I know. But I'm telling you, the universe is trying to get us, because money's a construct. If you don't believe me, Bitcoin, hello? Where did that come from? Who said gold was the standard? Who said the US dollar was? This is all construct. The universe is saying we get put in these stressful situations in these places where we are locked and loaded into, here's your paycheck. Thank you. Come back for work. Here's your paycheck. Thank you. Come back for work. Right? And we become these automatons, and we basically are working to get paid. But the moment you set yourself free from that, and people have done it, from I don't need your check, I have now invested in myself. This could be money, even time. But you say, I'm the most important thing in this universe, not my job to pay the bill that has to get paid so I can do it. But what if you took that moment to pause and say, you are the most, like your soul, there's nothing that's more valuable than that soul in there. Nothing. I don't care what you say. I don't care if we're talking about jobs and stuff. That's when that stuff starts coming in. You can see the Leviathan creature off in the distance. You can see the boat here. Because when we embrace stress, it translates to job stress. And the angels are trying to say, like, let them worry about that for you. Can you let them worry about that? Just for 24 hours, say, I'm not going to worry about that. And I know it sounds really tough to do, but it's not. It's not. And the universe is going to reward this kind of action with the first step towards, I'm not worrying about it right now. I'm never going to worry about it. It's not a problem. No, I know it's a problem, but I'm not worried. No. Let your intuition, let your better side of yourself, the one that's always kind of had the surprise, this worked out, let that happen. Because what happens is the inspiration without action, something can happen. It could be almost like an unrealized potential within you saying, I can create this, right? Hey, how's it going? Hey, anyone know any jobs? And not out of desperation, but hey, I'm just looking for something. I'm just being me right now. I'm enjoying my moment. I go do Tai Chi in the park. I do my thing. And it's really hard because you can't make something out of nothing. If there's nothing there, that's the life lesson. You're trying to build something out of nothing. There's no job for you. So the universe says, well, once you stop looking, then I can give you the job that's meant for you. And that's the difference, because when we get into that place, you'll realize that you're the best thing. When's the last time you gave yourself some, how do I say this? Some self-care, right? Because we've been worrying about money. And I know it sounds crazy. But how many people won the lottery at the last moment, at the last minute, right? Or even the last moments of their life. Like they're like, oh my God, and in the stage 4 cancer and all this stuff. And they go, I just won the lottery. Weird things like that happen because the universe says they stopped caring. They stopped giving a damn about anything. But that energy became light to them because they said, I can't care anymore. And then that moment, the universe said, here, I'm going to give you it. Boom. It's in. It's the temperance energy, patience energy. It's the divine energy. If you could lock this in and say, I'm going to commit to this for a month, and I know it sounds so tough, it gives you that time to pause and says, I'm going to focus my light in and not on this maybes and I hope can be's. Because that moment that you look at yourself as a valuable creature, that's the most valuable thing you can do, is put time into yourself. And not for others to say, look what I can do. No. This is for you and only you. This is the moment you go inner, you go hermit mode, you take patience, you say, I'm going to do this for me. You're planting the seed of gift of kind of creation. This is the truth behind all of it. Because when I see this building, it's looking at it in the sense that your pain of not having fades away. It's money's not, it's not a thing. It's a frequency of trust. It's worthiness, right? And when we're looking at this more and more, the worthiness, the feeling, it's the more wealth that you're allowing. You're saying, oh, I can't have it. I don't have any money. I've lack mindset. And that prosperity mirrors your self-belief, saying, hey, I can have anything. And I know it sounds really difficult, but once you master your own reality and you master your first reaction to how things start to change, like, oh, wow, I got my first big check. What do you do with that? Then you have to regulate your emotions with how this works. And that spiritual technology is built into that emotional regulation, because once we start to control our responses and we can command our timeline, we realize you are in control. I'm telling you, I'm coming from a place where I had no money. Like, it was so bad, guys. You have no idea. At one point we were paying the mortgage with a credit card. So when I say this, it's not like, oh, he doesn't know. Like, I'm telling you, it was rough. And I said, there was a moment I realized I was so spiritual and I just didn't use or even look at the spirituality part of it. And I started to ask for help. And I reached out, and that's this moment I realized this. And this one, I wasn't getting paid from this. You're like, oh, he must have made tons of money. Nope. Didn't even use this for money. I use this as my lifeline to the source, to the connection, saying, I want to master my own reality. And that's what I did. I found purpose in figuring it out. And I remembered what we were here for, what the purpose was. And that past life connection was, we were put on these tests. Do you need money, or do you have to have it to pay bills for other things? Right? It's one of those really deep questions. We sometimes have to get out of that mindset, though, that money's not a thing. And that's why I tell people it's a construct. It really is a construct, and people hate when I say that. And I think people get out of that mindset. But your economic situation will absolutely improve. And it's going to improve within probably the next 4 weeks. So that's what I love getting into with you guys, because when I do that, I show you that there is something coming in. But the mindset that you have right now is there's nothing here. And you have to live in the now. You have to live in that moment of this is me creating. You are the creator of your own universe. That's what this is. Are you creator or are you not a creator? Ask yourself. I mean, literally ask yourself out loud and say, am I a creator? And that's what it is. You are a creator of your own reality. You choose everything. So, and it's understanding what that is and staying grounded at the same time. I appreciate you guys. I really do. I thank you guys for being here. And I stopped chasing dreams years ago, and I started to manifest reality, and it changed my life forever. Like, I'm not a dream chaser. I love dreaming. I'm not going to lie to you. I love to sit back and dream. Oh, yeah, I do. I'll sit back, look at the clouds, and just dream all day. But then I say, which dream do I want to create in my manifestations? Which ones do I want to very much build? And that's what I'm doing. Thank you guys for being here. All right, my friends, if you're looking for more deeper readings, hit me up at cosmicboogeyman.com. I'm going to keep going for a little bit longer. I've got another half hour or so, I'd say. But I thank you guys, my moderators. Appreciate you guys. Antonella, as always, Ethereal. Be sure to follow Ethereal Moonlight on their own channel. Supporting their love, their guidance, their bright white light. And let's see who we got here. I appreciate everybody. We have Hen, general reading. Let's see, Rana, Secret Admirer, I love that. Rhea, can I get some cute cards? Get some cute cards about my future cute spouse, LOL. Rhea, I love that. Gigi, let's see, what does my boss really think about me? I like that question. But what do you think about you? That's the real question. Because you're obviously enough. I reached out to an old friend. He rejected me. Oh, Nihao. Oh, that was another question we had. That was a good one. Anne's human. Ancestors want to tell me Sanjana. Let's see, who do you got here? All right. Cherry Blossom and Nihal. Got you two queued up. How are you guys doing? Thank you for being here. Cherry Blossom, let's see what you have. Let's see what's coming in for you. Who's coming in towards me in the near future? Thank you. I thank you guys for being here. If you haven't done so, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you are sending some love over to the moderators. If you're looking for a longer, more elaborate reading, either become a member, because I'll read longer with the members only. I'll be back on Monday night Usually 7 p.m. Eastern was what I'll usually head for. Or get a private reading with me at cosmicboogeyman.com. Let me get some iced tea here before I kick this off. Make sure you're making yourself known in chat, and thank you for being here. All right, Cherry Blossom. Actually, we'll go 5 is alive. This is where I get all nosy, though. I want to see more. So I want to see so much more. You know, and this is the thing, guys. When I'm reading for you, it's so amazing because I see like your timelines or different timelines coming in, and as I pull the next card, I see the more likely timeline. It's so fascinating because you're rewriting your destiny and you're shifting your realities. You know you are, and you're not sure how you're doing it. But when you master that moment, like I was talking about, when you master reality, it opens everything up. This is a notification right here. This is a notification from the universe saying, hey, heads up. And so as we open up this reading, as we open the next reading here for Cherry Blossom, who's coming in? You know somebody's coming in. So the question you ask is like, who? It's not is, it's who. So you know somebody is. And the universe says, pause. Let's take a pause here. Because this is solar output. This means somebody's coming into your universe. It means somebody real is coming in here. You know there's somebody here. You're like, I can feel them energetically heading into my orbit, right? So that's not the question. So now your soul says, yeah, but who? Who? And so that's what it is. So this person is coming in, and that's what I feel like. There's definitely 1, 2, 3, 4 opportunities, and it could be the universe giving you the opportunity to kind of filling these life lessons or these long-term goals. Judgment card coming in with the reverse. That's also giving you the sense of the growth energy, clarity, final decision, right? Wake up call. Maybe it could be life purpose, but this both coming in here comes in from the universe saying, we could have a partnership. We could even have some kind of like, hey, what are you doing here? Why did you get onto this earth anyway? Why are you here? This is soul's energy coming in here. Yeah, see? Tower moment from the universe. So somebody or something's going to go through the universal tower moment. Tower moments aren't always bad. I was actually talking to Ethereal about this last night. They're not always bad. I put myself through tower moments all the time. I really do. But what happens is the universe, it comes down like this. It slams the tower moment down and tells you and somebody else are going to go through a shift of energy, shift of frequency even. But what happens is it's going to be you and somebody else. Could be water or air sign because we have the blue and they have the red and blue. But it's typically comes through with some air energy with the blue. And they're flying high. So they're basically learning how to navigate this situation, or what I would call a situation. So this person is probably fear. And somebody feels like, because this is inverted, it's fears being imagined with this partnership. People are getting more vulnerable. The universe says, we're notifying you, hey, this is becoming more real, right? And whatever fear is sitting there is creative energy. It could be misdirected fear energy. But what is coming in from the shadows. It's redirected. It's becoming powerful because you're feeling it, you're sensing it, you know something's here. And then take that, let's pause and recognize that, because you're recognizing there's something here, right? And that is not just one, but it's like 2, 3, or 4 things coming in. When you narrow your band of focus down and you say, what is this? You notice it's probably 1 or 2 people. It could be you and this other person. But whatever this is, this abundance, this flow comes in, it's going to give you the sense of, you're in control of the manifestation. That's the boldest of all the kings. That's the power. That's charmer. That's the leader. That's the precursor to the emperor, by the way. So this is the angel touch. You can see how it's worn, right? And I don't know if you guys can actually see how worn this card is, but you can almost see how it's been used and abused. It's been through a bunch of wars is the best way, but it's very stable. Somebody's got their ear. But that's what's coming in. It feels like there's fire energy, or there's definitely fire playing a part in this, with the tower moment and the fire on the side there. I should show you that. See, like that's fire right here. So this could be someone causing that. Like I was telling you how I do it, someone causing their own tower moment saying, hey, this is for me. So whoever it is might be coming in at you. Maybe you're the orbit. And that's could be the issue. because you're not seeing them come in because you're staying steady, staying calm, staying patient, and this person's coming in. Do we have a timeline? Ooh, no. Like they're hiding this person from you. Like you have no control over whoever this is. See, solar output. Like they're saying, like this is supposed to be a surprise when they come into you. It's love, though. It feels like it's love. I would say, if you asked me, I would honestly, I feel holidays are coming up. I feel like it's before that or around the holidays, or you meet them at holidays. See, it's not even let me pick a card. It won't even let me grab another card. Weird. Absolutely weird. It's good energy. But someone wants you. Like they're picking you. You're being chosen. Who is this person? I think you know. I think you almost sense who it is. You're like, it could be one of few people, but I think I know. All right, Neil, how are you? Are you here? If you're here, make some noise. Knock twice during this Hallows Eve. How are you guys doing? Thank you for being here. Any good plans for Halloween, anybody? Anyone going to be doing anything? I know it's one of those interesting holidays, but I don't know if anyone has anything planned. Let's be nosy. Let's be real nosy. Let's get really, really nosy. It wouldn't let me pull. It was fire energy. It felt like it's fire energy. Like they could have fire in their chart. It definitely gave out bold charmer. Like they're very courageous. Like hey, what's up? like they're very like pushy. You know, they're confident. They're self-assured. I got you. They're very confident. They're confident. Like it's almost like, hey, hi, how are you? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But it's so funny. I don't know why it's doing that. It won't let me grab a card. I've never had that happen. All right, let's see. I don't think Nihal's here. We'll do a count. We'll do a countdown. I'm wondering if it's because it was from earlier, but I love the question. I love the question. I can read the question if you guys want. But the question was, I reached out to an old friend. They rejected. What's their current feelings and intentions? Because that's so scary, isn't it? It's so scary. I know I've actually added a couple new songs to this. This is one of the best ones, yeah. All right. Julianne. She wants to know the truth. I love that. All right, I'll tell you what. Julianne, thank you. Julianne. Oh, she's getting coffee. Oh, I thought it picked her. Hold on. No, I'm sorry. I just saw her question. I was like, I love the question. She's like, I want to know the truth. All right, let's see who's up here next. Boom. Sanjana? All right, so we'll go one at a time. This way, if you're on the queue, you still have a chance. Because I'm going to be reading for another 25 minutes. So if you're in the queue, like Hen, Rana, Ria, Gigi, Anshuman, Julie. But I'll be obviously back on Monday night for the Members Only Monday. But if you guys are in the queue, you honestly could be the next person. Yeah, you definitely could be. What about me? What about me? What about me? What about me? What about Cosmic? Who reads for me? Who reads for me? Nobody ever reads for me. Nobody. All right, here we go. Sanjana, what do I need to know and be aware at this time? As usual, thank you, Cosmic. Let's go with the moon deck. Sanjana. too. Wow. Study or love. It's about you taking action. It's about you taking action. That's the funny part. Angelically, you're being handed the sword of the angels, really. So it wants you to take action. See, there's the angels. I'm telling you. You're basically in a moment of decision. What do you want to do? How do you want to play this out, Sanjana? So whatever this next step is, it's going to be your decision to make. But the angels are on your side. Don't feel like you're not. I think you're in regret. You're worried to make the wrong decision. See, 1, 2, 3 cups. You're like, but what if? What if? You have to make one choice, but two people. It's like two people kind of win or lose. I think it's like you're in the wrong. You're worried. You're worried. But they want you. The angels are telling you you have to make a choice. You know that, right? Like you have to make a choice. Let's see where we're at here. Interesting. Akashic record here says you've always lived with this regret, like, and now it's like you're being handed this divine choice. The universe is talking about whatever this is. You have to make this choice because it's meant to be. And yes, you'll have some regret. That's basically how you operate. But your choice is your choice. When you make this, it's going to be, it's like it's you getting rewarded because you took action. That first step is saying, hey, wow, there's a path here. And then you keep moving because your intuition, your guides, your angels, they're saying you're so courageous, aren't you? Keep going. And that inspires you to keep moving. But if you don't move, you don't get anything. And that's what happens. It holds back. And when you follow that energy, it feels like you're being guided by light or that sword even. And that's what's bringing you into that next phase of life. That momentum is bringing you to the divine energy. So you have to take that choice here going forward. I think that's honestly, that's all I have here. But you have to decide what you want to do. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you all for being here. As always, thank you for being part of the channel. We'll be reading for about another 20 minutes, so join in the queue. You could be next, honestly. I'm just using random. We're just doing cards and coffee. We're taking it slow. We're pausing for station identification. If you don't get read, I'll be back Monday for Members Only Monday. And then I might pick another day this week. We'll see. But Cosmic's Codex should be coming out this week. A new Beyond the Veil. Definitely some new tarot content. I'm basically remastering all of that audio from the wands. I think I'm going to work on swords, pentacles, and the cups. But anyway, I'll put it all out. And then what I'll do is I'll make one master video of all of that content. I'll put it all in one video. And I'll have one master, Cosmic Teaches You Tarot video. So then I'll have that out for you guys. And then they'll, but I'm basically making new playlists and stuff. So I love teaching. I do. I really do. You can hear it in my voice when I'm teaching you guys. It's I enjoyed that part of this. I appreciate you all for being here. As always, thank you for being part of the channel. If you haven't done so, be sure to follow me on all the socials. Facebook especially. I feel so ignored over there. Like nobody's. I'm like, hello. Hi. If you're over on Facebook, and I know you guys are there. I know you guys. You guys are over there. We're all on Facebook. Just give me a like, give me a follow. Let me know you're there. And if you can, I'm on Instagram. I'm on X. It depends on what you guys are using. And I know it's so hard because we forget about it once we leave. But do me a favor. Share it out. Say, hey, hashtag Mr. Cosmic. Should we start a campaign, hashtag Mr. Cosmic, and spread this love, this light, this energy that we push here every day on this? Because by the time I go full time doing this, oh my Lord, imagine the energy we have pushed out. Like you could listen to me for a few hours a day. How crazy would that be? Because that's a goal. That's going to be one of my goals. Yes or no? Yes or no? Check the box and then pass it back to me. Pass it back through your friend, your best friend, your BFF. Okay, here we go. Next person up. It is Gigi Lawley. What does my boss think of me? This is the question I was hoping to get. How funny is that? It's such a unique question, isn't it? Gigi, are you here? I like this song too. G. I think I'm good at the job, but I always want to know my boss's opinion. All right, let's do this. we'll read. I don't like the fact that you want your boss's opinion. Because the boss is not in control of you. You know that, right? No way. No. Your boss should not have that much power over you. You have that much power over you. You know that? Yes. Okay, let's do this. They want me just to read. They said just read. They said just read. Yeah. This is like realization. I think it's the approval. This goes back to childhood. It's the approval of somebody, approval of a authority, a parental figure. And they're saying, hey, you're getting this approval, but you don't need the approval. You just like the approval, the validation. Do you like me? Am I doing a good job? And yes, you are. Like I'm telling you from here, yes, you are. You just want that validation. You have the sun card. There's a star card just popped out and just fell back in. You felt good. You went, no, am I? You're like, see, you're the one. This is the universe skipping me. Like we know, anybody on chat right now, validate this. This is not even my intuition. This skips me, goes right to your soul. This is your soul. And this says you're the one. You don't want to let yourself be the one. You can't recognize how amazing you really are because you're so waiting for validation from other people. Like me, like your boss. But you're so amazing. You know that, right? Yes, you're absolutely a rock star. This is the Akashic record. It's been pre-written. You basically are in this is one of your major life lessons. See? Look it. Do you know what that card is? That's the Knight of Pentacles. You have been tasked with learning this. You have this. This is not ready. This is what's so cool about you. This I'm going to tell you right now. Write this down. Put a tattoo on your forearm if you have to. You in this lifetime can never lose this gift. You are a reliable, patient, hardworking person. That's you. Like when people think of you and they look at you and they go, hey, yeah, we need someone that's reliable. We need someone that's really hardworking. We need a patient person. Someone that can help us. A new job. I know the person. This person's really good. This is you. Because when they start looking at that, like you're just outside the frame, you're just outside that, we need that resourceful person. That's you. Be the resourceful person. Let this off. Let yourself exist. Let yourself be the person who's the wise boss, like the one who that they need, that people follow you. Be like, oh, no, I need approval still. No, you do not. You do not need approval. You never need approval. I'm telling you, you do not need approval. Like, look, you're waiting for someone to say you're good enough. I'm telling you, lock this date in for eternity. This is the day at 11:44 Eastern PM, right? That you have locked in at 10/18/2025. You have been locked in. That you have no need to be ready to be validated. That's Prince Charming coming in from the future. Look at solar output. Look, you are amazing. You don't need someone to validate you. You just need to realize you are already been validated, and you just you like the validation, and you're more than welcome to come back here anytime, and I will validate you over and over and over. But that inner child just wants to say, "Hey, am I good enough?" You are absolutely good enough. But your life lesson is to take this and let's lock that in now and say you do this, like you do this forever. You definitely have this. This is not a tower moment. Your boss loves you, and not only does your boss love you, your old boss loves you. Everybody loves you. You're so amazing. Because you're kind of like that happy, joy person that gets things done. But you're at the sacrifice of you. But you are so perfect for whatever they pick you for. This is not, they're like raised, they think of you. They think of money, jobs, you. Reliable, you. Right? That's you. Tell me I'm wrong. Like, tell me I'm wrong. You just want the validation. My ears are ringing off the hook right now. Because when you come in here and you start coming in, this is you. But what's going to happen is we're going to start looking at who's going to be the one who's the person who can come up with the new ideas, who can plant these jobs or create these businesses, or hey, we're starting a new regional version of this. That's you. Really. Like, start owning that. Say, this is who I am. Say, I've been here. I can do this. Give me the challenge. I'm ready. I'm ready for this challenge. And you are. Own this. This is you. Because that's how you get into that more wise, money's never a problem for you. Not because you need the money, but because you need to build up that self-assured confidence in yourself. That's where you're at. Congratulations, right? You're definitely there. How is everyone doing? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. I really do. So let's see here. I think it's Hen. Just call me Hen. Just call me Hen. Hen. Can I have a general, please? Deck 3. How are you? Thank you. Obviously, thank you for sharing your energy, guys. I really do appreciate it. It means the world to me when you guys come on to this channel. You are very open, energetically like that, and you are willing to say, "Hey, Cosmic, here I am. Let me open my soul to you." And not everyone does it. I can tell you, not everyone does it. Some people they refuse to let me in. They want me to just pick at them, and I'm like, I'm not looking to pick. I'm not looking for prisoners. I'm looking for volunteers. And that's what you guys do. I appreciate you all for being part of the process, for growing, for building, for helping this channel become. And it's really important to see that, because we're not trying to be anything that anyone else is. We're trying to be something that it needs to have, like we need to be. But we're doing it in moderation. We're controlling ourselves, because that's going to be the important part, is this has to be around for a long time. All right, Hen, this is for you. Thank you for being part of this. Can I have a general, please? Of course you can. And look at C. Hen said, I want deck 3. Very, very proactive. Loving the energy. I think we're just playing, this is playing music, actually. It's called Whispers in the Void. It's actually just playing vibrational music in the background. See? Like, I just skipped the song. It just resets your energy. But I want to start on something good for you, Hen. Right? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. If you guys are here and you're looking to jump the line, I have a few in the queue, obviously. $10 donation, but it gets you a longer reading. I'll be on here for a little bit longer. I appreciate you, as always, Antonella. Ariel. You guys are very important. I know Brenduska's around, and Brenduska does their thing. And that's why we did this. That's why I got a couple more moderators, and I wanted to rotate it out, because I know Brenduska goes through their own things, and we all have our own things. But then it lets you guys do your thing. And then sometimes I'm on here alone. It's so scary. All right. Can I have a general, please? Ooh, 2 cards out. Wow. Working on the stress or exhaustion, this could be part of this process, right? We're going through this moment of like clarity. When we're going through this is the containment of life. It's the stress exhaustion, I guess, right? Yeah. Because this is working on that stress exhaustion. The universe is trying to teach you. You are absolutely there. Let me keep going here, because I want to see what this is, because it's working on that letting go, right? Yeah, see, cutting it off, cutting the burdens. Amazing. Solar output, yeah. Very much dialed into you, Hen. So sometimes we have to let go of things, right? And this is like even past relationships, past people, and it could be even family members, unfortunately. But that's you kind of like bringing the burden across the bridge. This could honestly be something else too. Yeah, starting something over, brand new. I love this for you. Gemini lover energy. This is you falling in love with the fact that you can just, hey, it's freeing, right? It's so freeing. Letting those people say, hey, I need your help every weekend. I need da, 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 da. And it's like, no, stop. Just because you're persistent doesn't mean you're right. Just because you're loud doesn't mean you're right. Are you even listening to what I'm saying? You know, you're having a solo conversation. And that's what happens here when you get into that, see? And so what happens is, look at the difference. Look, you can get back to work, but you're working on what? Your soul, your reason for being. And so this basically frees you from all of that burden, exhaustion, all this other people who don't want to deal with their own problems. And it sets you apart from a lot of people, because not many people could say, oh yeah, I have boundaries. But those other people are super persistent and break through the boundaries. And it ruins like whatever your solo pleasure would be, working on yourself. So they want me to actually do this for you. Just pull across the way. Like, what happens after yeah, see, I just saw that card jump out. Yeah, see, after you take action, right? You're left with the sword, but not the trouble. How amazing is that? So I love this, because what it's doing is giving you the freedom. Yeah. How awesome is that? I love this card. We just had it just in the last reading, right? How cool. But this frees you, right? And it's that same kind of mentality, right? Validation. People like, because you were like, hey, if I don't help you, maybe you won't like me. So who cares? Like, maybe if you don't keep asking me, I will never like you. Like, stop asking me, bro. Back off. So people always want the material, always want this, always want the happy. This. I would say, I don't want to say success, because it's not successful when you're always helping people complete their work, right? And so you're like, I'm trying to do my thing. You absolutely should cut those people off. Like, that's what this is telling me unequivocally, hen. Don't look back when you say, hey, I can't, sorry, I'm out, I gotta bounce, like, this is not for me. Do that thing for you, do whatever it is for you. Take you first. Oxygen mask first, tell them out, like, out. Yes, like, real. Like, you're making the right choices when you tell people, hey, I can't. And even though you feel a little guilty, probably a lot guilty, being fair, don't. The universe is like, good job. Really, it's like, yes. It's like you're doing the right choice there, because then you can focus on self. You can focus on you. You can have faith in your inner clarity. No, not for nothing. Have a little bit of an obsession with yourself. What can you go do? Hell yeah, what can you go do? You know, go watch a movie for yourself. Go get some popcorn, kick it up. You know, don't worry about it. It's not, someone's lack of planning is not your problem. That's what the universe said. Powerful, right? Let's go. Let's keep going. I'll tell you what. I'll pull one, and then I'll pull two more. So I'll pull one now, and then we'll pull it at the end here, and then that will be it. I do appreciate you guys for being here. As always, thank you for being part of the process. I really do. Thank you. As always, thank you, Antonella, thank you for becoming one of the moderators. I really appreciate you. Honestly, you add this new depth, this light, this part of this process that we need. We always need. I always look for moderators that are gonna help transmute their light into energy, right? And that's the energy that never dies, that evolves. It helps us find that, you know, pain has become purpose, and we don't always have to bring pain here. No, I get that. But when we have these breakthroughs, we have this purpose, we see the transformation happening, and it inspires others, and it brings us into creation. It helps see us through some other evolution. But what does it show us? What is it showing us as we evolve into life, into this next phase of our lives? Energy is never wasted, right? It's just merely refined. It returns back to us. And what do you do with that? It's your effort. What are you putting into it? And so I appreciate you guys putting this effort in here. That's what I'm telling you. It comes back to me, and it shows. I appreciate you putting energy in. So I appreciate you being here. And that's the thing. When I say this, it's I take pride in having you be part of my process. Thank you. All right, my friends, let's go. Let's pull one here, and then we'll pull one more to end it. I hope you are part of this process today. Anne's human. What do my ancestors want to tell me? Thank you, angelic deck, please. I don't think it's an angelic deck, but I can grab. I can give you the creation deck. Oh, I know what you're saying. Divine deck. I think I know what you're saying. You're saying the divine deck. I get you. Anne's human. Let's take a look. Let's see what the ancestors want us to know, because it is one of those things we get into when we open our heart up and saying, hey, tell me anything I need to know, right? Because I find that when we get into that place, right, Anne's human, everyone else, you can't lose what's already vibrating in your frequency. And that's why I try to vibrate in that frequency, what makes me feel good. And I'm not trying to be something I'm not. I don't. And being honest and truthful is one of the best things I've ever did, is flip the switch and say, years ago, I'm just going to be truthful about everything. And people are like, what? And it changed everything. So when we find that place, when you're vibrating in the truthful frequency, saying, this is me, I live in truth, it lets go of all of that pain, exhaustion. And so basically, your material abundance, your good health, your wishes coming true, because you're not stressing out, right? When you're carrying the exhaustion and maintaining all of that pain and self-imprisonment, the universe teaches you that you're getting into this place of happiness. Yeah. And you get what else? What else do you get? When you start becoming a wise investor and you start putting time into yourself, the universe says you put time into yourself, because what happens here, you get manifestations. You get the golden manifestations. You get the idea that, hey, I can create, I build, I put time into myself, life lessons. Every pain means something. Every creation means something. Every failed creation means something. But when you come from effort, it's not from the idea that you can't build. It's from the idea the field creates through you, not because of you. And that's the moment you realize, whoa, you're remembering the luminosity. You're remembering the light that comes from within, and that's enlightenment. That's the recognition, or the re-recognition of your natural state, of how you got here. What was it that got you into this body? right? We all in pretty much an agreement. We came to this life. If you ask anyone, did you come to this life? They all say yes. And then is this the last energy? Like, what happens when the lights go out at the factory and you're all done with this life? They go, well, and that's when things get quick because people are afraid. But what if you realized when you lived more authentically to this life, right? You would realize the reality, anything else around you, you would know the truth that you live is almost like a catalyst for everything else. The universe is going to reshape around that integrity, saying, wow, okay. Instead of, did I do it? Yes, I did, Your Honor. Like, what? Like, what? Not, yes, I did. What? And so it sets the tone for the rest of your life. Manifestations, investments, everything sets you free because it doesn't worry about like, well, I wasn't always honest. That doesn't matter. It's what you're doing forward, going the now, living the wholesome, the version of you now. We look at the sun as a very powerful card, even in reverse, just so you guys always know this. It's the outcome. It's living the outcome. It's living the outcome, because when you're living the outcome, the vibrations, the frequency, that's the creation, because you're authentically living that version of yourself that wants to be truthful. You're not worrying about, well, in 20 years, am I still truthful? No, I'm truthful now. And that version in 20 years will still be truthful because I'm being truthful today. If I'm always truthful today, guess what happens in 20 years? I'm truthful. And when you live in that divine timing of now, the synchronization, the readiness of resonance, it happens. It just hits. It clicks. It says, I got you. Fall backwards. I got you. Trust fall. And when you fall into this energy, it realizes that everything else falls in place. The life lessons, the wise investments, the happiness. You know how there's so much yellow here? Because you're living in what truth? Look, yellow, yellow, yellow. It's so amazing. But people tend to go, well, I was sad once. Yes, you were. Of course you were. And you're going to be sad again. Because the unknown is not empty, right? It's almost like it's I would say it's full of possibility. And that's the future. But there's more out there as you unravel, unwrap, and unpackage this amazing gift that you've been given in this lifetime, saying, wow, I never expected any of this. No, you shouldn't have. That's why you don't want to look into every little nook and cranny of your life. Allow your life to exist. I don't read this deep for myself, but I'll read this deep for you to allow myself to see this. You understand? Because it's you realizing, hey, I'm looking into the universe through your energy with you. We're holding hands saying, we know that this is not empty. We know the universe is waiting for us to connect. We are going to match our own vision to whatever it is we want to be. We're not negotiating. It knows. Like the mind is what's doubting it. You think about that. Does your soul know? Does your soul know through past life, through assurance, through manifestation, through the investment of time, energy, patience? But what flips the script on that? There's no swords here. There's no intelligence. There's no doubting here. When you get that out and you say, hey, leave me alone, bro. Get out. And that's the difference. The mind's going to doubt. The soul's going to say, I remember all this other stuff. It's just trusting that quietly I know. See? And it's going and figuring out what this is. What do I need to heal? How do I have to work? And then when you gather that information, you put it together, it becomes more and more fantastic. And your angels, your divine, says you are connected to something. Just remain calm and patient. You've rewritten this into your code, your divine blueprint. You know it, I know it. Your universe is not empty. It's so full. It's going to keep unraveling the more you keep looking. What's the possibilities telling you? That anything's possible. Even the pain, the unhappiness meant something. It meant something to you, right? And that's what means something to everybody. That we all go through these same things, but in our own light. I thank you guys for being here. As always, I welcome you to get in this last part of the reading. ! Join. We're going to pick one more person. This is the best of the best readings, just so you know. So if you hung in here and you got to the end, no lie, no word of a lie. These are the readings I can't get into. Like, for real, if you're still here and you're like, oh man, I didn't get a reading, don't say I didn't. Say, this is my moment. Wish yourself into this position. Because these are the best readings I ever do. I'm telling you. I'm going on record saying this. Because when I read, I'll read a whole 9+ cards. I'll read this all the way out. I'll read this till I feel like I'm done reading. So don't feel like you're like, damn, I didn't get a reading. Say, this is the reading. This is Cosmic's closing. Like, that's what I do. And I never tell anyone because I don't care. I'm not reading it for you. I'm reading it for me to close out my energy. Like I think Ethereal is talking about the portal. This is me closing out the energy. This is how I do it. I just never talk about it. And I'm going to let you in on that secret. But you get to be the closing, the portal. We handshake. I give you a fist bump, a hug, a kiss on the forehead. I say thank you for being here, for being part of the process. So that's why I ask you guys, if you're sitting in there, you're creeping in the queue, and you just like, I don't know. Exclamation point, join, jump in. You get about another minute here while I get my sip of iced tea. As always, I thank you guys for being here. Without Ethereal or Antonella, it's not the same. Without Brenduska, it's not the same. The three of them make my life so much easier, and I appreciate them as they grow and build. And they have to continue to build. Like there's no doubt in my life on that. Each one of you has to keep building. That's the only question is, how do you want to put that effort in? Let's get some iced tea. As I wait for a couple more people here, let's see if anyone joins. I'm going to read here for the last person. What do you guys think about you creating and building? Have you noticed this in your own lives? Take ownership of it right now in the comments, in the thumbs up. Say, yes, I did. Because I see it in my own life. When I get like almost borderline angry, and I don't want to say angry because that seems bad, but when I get like upset with my own life, my own creation process, I say I'm doing this. I take the wheel. As I tell you guys, I say I take the wheel. And right now I'm in the passenger seat. I'm just enjoying life. I'm going with whatever happens. And I'm going to go with the flow. I love to study the universe. And so with that, I do see the wheel. I see the creation process. If I wanted to make something happen right now, I absolutely could, unequivocally. But instead, I'm at the passenger seat helping others create. All right, final call for anyone else. I'll read the queue off. Here we go. We have Rana, Ria, Julianne, thank you for hanging in there, Cindy, and Miss K. And it's all random, so we'll see what happens. Rana's been in here for a couple hours. So that's what I do. I let the universe pick, and this is what's so fascinating, because I'll do like a whole reading. This is the universe. I hit the random button, and if you're not picked, don't worry about it. So Rana, if you feel like you have a secret admirer, you probably do. I could pull one card for that and even tell you. But I want to give you the whole reading if I did, because then let's lock that in. If you're a member, be sure to come back on Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern. I'll be back. I might be on around 6 p.m. I like to try to get on a little earlier because I know there's some people who are overseas and they don't follow the cosmic timeline of Eastern. And so I try to get on a little bit earlier if I can, just to give you guys some time. But we'll see what happens here. Let's go ahead and wish yourself in. You guys ready? I'm about to hit that button. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Julianne, it's you. How are you? I'm ready for the truth. I think we're all ready for the truth. All right, Miss K, see you Monday. Awesome. Thank you for being so noble. I think Miss K chickened out. They got scared. That's fine. All right, I'll see you Monday. Miss K has a very good love story going on. But I love that you're patient. That's good too. That sure is a good sign. All right, Julianne, I'm ready for the truth. How are you? Are you ready for the truth? Do you want to pick your deck? We'll give you a full reading here. Because this might resonate with some other people too, you know? You never know. You never know. I thank you guys for being here. If you haven't done so, share the channel. Let people know I'm out here. This is like, I love this. This is me. This is like when I feel most me. Most in my vibrational state. Is it hard work? I wouldn't call it hard work, except for my fact my forearm gets sore. It's more like It's persistence. I had to keep going. I'm going to keep going. But it's the courage to put myself out there and getting myself more out there and growing. And this is part of the bigger process of what I'm building in my own enterprising life. But I do appreciate you guys. This is long-term security for many of you. And I like that you guys can count on me. Ooh, I love this. I want to know how to channel the future. Ooh, 3, please. Ooh, I love this. Ooh, see, yeah, this is good. See, this, tell me this is not perfect. So you're basically asking about channeling. Let's get super deep. Wow. How can I best learn this? Oh my God, this is going to be good. I channel already, but not the future yet. Okay, no, I got you. We finish off this iced tea first. So I'm going to read the question one more time so we're all on the same page. I want to know how to learn to channel the future. Deck 3. I want to teach other things, but learning is my priority. I love that. Beautiful. Growth mindset, right? How do I best learn this? I channel already, but not the future yet. All right. All right, I think we're good. And there's that. Okay. All right, guys, let's do this. Let's get going. I think we're good to go, right? So, first things first, I think one of the things is like, it's like the don't look at the future as distant. That's the first thing out here. I'm actually gonna pull some of my guides for this. I don't know, for some reason this deck feels smaller. But think about it like it's a vibration, one layer above the next, and your mind, you have to kind of slow your mind, because we think about so much stuff, and that's what it is. And when we're starting to channel, it's like we're looking at the foresight. We're trying to connect beyond that. So we have to stop expecting and start listening to what the future is telling us, and that's what it is. And we're not expecting anything from the future, and that's the first part of this. So every future exists, you know what I'm saying? Like me, even as president of the United States, that exists. Any future, I call them timelines. You might hear me reference them as timelines, but when I talk about the channeling the future, here we go, first card out. Look, see, it's stability, it's locking in what's possible, right? And this is, I always talk 6 to 8 weeks, 6 to 8 months. And I say that because it locks in the ability to kind of say, hey, what's out in the future. It begins with, and it's not super, like, when I say it's not distant, it's not like it gives people, like, I can say 6 to 8 days, 6 to 8 weeks, and it pauses people to say, oh, well, I want to know if it's 6 to 8 years. It could be 6 to 8 months, it could be 6 to 8 decades. But this is anything. This is stability. This card represents long-term stability. This is the 4 of Pentacles. It's also either greed or desire. So I could take my whole future here and go be greed, right? And turn everything off and be super greedy. But that's the vibration of being greedy. But when I still my mind and I just pause for a moment, I realize, for me, looking at you and saying, when you pause your mind, what is the unconditional part of yourself that says, what is it you know is going to happen here, right? And you have the moment of regret because you say, you start with, logically, let's just look at that. You say, I can't do it. And you can. It's channeling. You can channel. You say, I can channel, but you put the but, and then you say, but I can't channel the future. It's only remembering the outcome that the soul had already agreed to. So you're just looking at it. When I dial into these cards, I'm looking at the timeline, the lattice. It's literally like the vibrational shake. Look at the Schumann resonance. You'll hear me mention it once in a while. It's the universe's vibrational frequency. but that's what we're tapping into. That's the soul's frequency. This is soul tribe energy, right? So that's when these cards get pulled. It's kind of coming from that same frequency. It could be a rivalry challenge, but it's that moment of saying, hey, this is an obstacle. You say you want to learn, then let's learn it. Don't say I can't. Let's say I can't, I'm learning it. Say I am learning to channel the future. So as you learn, you make mistakes. You won't hit everything 100%, but as you do that, it's Curiosity Kid coming alive, my #1 draft pick, solar output. You're putting this into the reality, right? Short throw energy. 3 cups tipped over, maybe not sure how to connect to it, but what it's telling you is you're going to make some mistakes, but you're going to have some accuracies. And people are going to say, well, you made mistakes, and you're going to say, but I was also accurate. So there's some bit of sneakiness, there's some kind of learning it, but this is because of the Akashic record. What you're doing is walking into the Akashic hall saying this, and this is happening. I would go back to that timeline, to that place in reality, and that's the ones that happen. You're probably, if you started to do this, I would be honest, just by looking at the cups and the cards here, I would say you're probably going to be about 70% accurate. Just sitting there giving yourself a chance to try it. If you actually gave yourself a chance, you feel like you're in a protective self-defense mode, but you really don't have to be. See, look at ready. This is the depth, like this is the ability. If you have that ability, if you just dip your toe in there, you just feel it, you sense it. This is looking to the future. So this here is looking to the future. You're so busy looking to the past, looking to all these things, looking to this, looking to the past. You logically have never considered if you just open yourself up and can you look? Yes, you can look. There's a sword, take action. It's all about just trying it and saying, yes, I can. Why can't I? I tell myself I can, right? So you're in love with the idea of how powerful you are at this ability that you can do. What is it you can't do and why can't you do it? Because a belief system sets in place. Probably a tower moment from a past life, emotions, something has set you in place. There's definitely a Gemini lover, or there's some kind of past life energy there, because you're Gemini lover here. There's something here that's setting this connection to the past. Something triggered this from the past. You feel like you have to have a trigger to this future. No, you lock yourself in. Once you have this gift, you don't lose it. December probably becomes more accurate. I would give you probably about 80% accuracy. It boosts. But the moment you start using it, you say, hey, this is what's going to happen. I think you lock into this deeper. Because what this is, it starts to show you how connected you really are. And it's the moment you realize, we get into this like water energy, the depth energy, the unknown, it's soul tribe energy. It's saying, hey, can I try this on a live or try this on a whatever? And then that you start connecting to like the past life energy, the intuition, the stability, but you're realizing you're connecting through this Akashic energy, this Akashic hall into this past life. You're going to not be accurate every single time, but you know that. But without that, how do you get better, right? And so what it is, you start to see the future. You're not asking what will happen, but you're saying which timeline is whispering to me now. That's what I do with this, just so you know. So that's what you're doing. You're saying, which one's most accurate? 70% accurate. So you know that you can do it. You have ancient connection, ancient energy. You have this ability that comes from ancient times, or whatever that is. Could be high priestess. It could be something even bigger than that. But you're not controlling this gift. That's why there's no charioteer energy, but it's aligning whatever this is. It's past, present, and future. So you're just dialing in. And so once you go silent, once you go patient, and that's how you get connected to that timeline. But people will try to rattle you and say, no, I want this. It's like, no, let me tell you what is being seen, right? That's a wish granted. Because people want to control their narrative and say, no. Is Bobby in there? Bobby's there, right? Bobby's there? It's like, easy. It's like I'm just going to tell you what I see. I can't tell you what's there, because it's that lack mindset. There's a lot of things that play into effect here. And so once you start dialing all the way in, it really becomes scary, because relationships want to change, but not when Bobby's like, I don't want to be with a needy person. Now, I'm obviously making up Bobby for the situation here, but your timeline, your foresight is there. It's the same kind of plays back to you. It's a mirror back to you saying, oh, but I can't read the future, but Bobby's not there. It's a mirror back to you. We sometimes bypass that spiritual gate saying, oh, you're testing me, universe. God damn it. And I'm not even seeing the forest through the trees. That's the view. That's the vision. The future's trying to test you. And it's saying, can you decode this gently enough to see that? Do you have the premonition to see this? That I'm testing you right here. And yeah, it does. Because it's not about that person. It's not about the perfect alignment. It's about the perfect energetic frequency that you're trying to help people find. Because when people can observe their repeating dreams or the rehearsals of another timeline, That's music to people's ears. That's what says, hey, whoa, like, why am I hearing the song, the sound? That's them remembering they want to be in that timeline. And a lot of times people focus on the negative. So-and-so won't call me. I texted and this person blew me off, or that, because people want to live in the negative. It's like, but what about you? Like, where are you at? And so when you shine that light back into someone's future and they say, hey, wait, that's what this channel I do. That's what I do. And so a lot of times people want to come in here and look at the negative. I go, oh, you mean the beautiful moon? And they go, oh, no, that's not what I meant. Because that's what happens. Because you can see into the future. Everybody has foresight into the future. It's a moment of pause, and taking that moment, it's just saying, I have to forget about everything. And not everyone can do that, because everyone gets so overwhelmed with so many little things. So, Three of Swords energy. I've been talking about this actually the last few weeks, but the Three of Swords energy comes in to like mid-October, right? It comes into that like Libra season. It's saying you're being challenged right now as we sit here to say, are you living in regret, or are you living in reality? Because you can you have foresight, but you have the ability to channel, but you don't have foresight. The universe saying, explain it to me. Not me, Cosmic, but explain it to the universe. Because you have a happy outcome, you have a change coming in, and you have happiness, you have wealth, you have money coming in. But if that's not the reason, this is a completion of the soul. Like, so what are you doing this for? Because you're kind of putting yourself at like heartbreak at this moment. Like, am I worth it? Can I? What about? No. Change. Scorpio energy, water, depth. This comes into some major shift, major change, major highlight. So your premonition is there, but it requires emptiness. That's the ironic part. People think they have to just go in and pick out all this stuff in the future, like they're opening a book. No, it requires you to just be paused, empty. When I first got into meditating, one of the things I did was imagine a white room and a white chair with no doors, and I would just go in there, and that was amazing because I would get all these cool messages, and then I moved beyond that. But the point is, that was the first step for me, and I did. It was so cool for me. And that's the truth, is you have the ability. You've had the ability. You've always had it. You've probably seen premonitions, but you didn't want to see that. I will definitely come. Yes. Don't doubt yourself. You don't ever doubt yourself. All right, who snuck in here and donated? Goddamn, thank you. Holly, how are you? I was just about to end the stream, but now I have to keep reading. Love reading. Want some love. It's all good. It's all good. All right, so do you want to pick a tarot deck here, Holly? No, you're fine. I'm just teasing you. I think that's adorable. It's, you know what it reminds me of, Holly? I'll be honest with you guys. Want to know what that reminds me of? So like the third graders, like I'll be doing games and stuff with them, and I reward stickers, right? And then like they're supposed to line up, and I'm like, line up, like so and so is here, teacher, and they love my class. Like I'm like the best class, like, and they're like, line up, and they're like, I beat the game, I get a sticker. I'm like, nope. They go, the bell rang. They go, I know, but and it's like I'm trying to negotiate with them, and they're like, oh, I'm like, damn it. I go, pick one sticker. Fine. Just pick one. And it's just like right before the bell, they sneak in. It is. It's the same thing. It's like, oh, he's leaving. But hold up. Wait. You wait. You're like, wait. It's like, oh, Mr. Cosmic, I know you have a heart. How are you? All right. Holly, what's up? Yeah, I know. You're exactly like that kid. You're such like that kid. It's so crazy. You're like, oh, but wait. I'm like, damn it. All right, let's go. Let's pick a deck. Let's pick a deck 1 through 6, or you can pick any. You can pick 2 decks if you want. I can do the same thing I did for Ethereal. I love love readings. You know why? Because It's the moment of like feeling connected. It's not the person. It's not that you're not enough. It's that like two bodies entwining and two souls uniting. It's so sexy. It really is. You know what I'm saying? It makes you feel like something's happening. So I'm going to try doing this. Then I'll have my other forearm hurting. But I used to do this all the time too. I used to take 2 tarot decks because my hands are pretty big, right? So I would do this and I would just read from 2 tarot decks at once. So this is really fun because this is but this is like, I don't even know how to even explain this because this is like, it's 2 sets of tarot decks that are 6 tarot decks combined. So it could be honestly anything. It's almost like impossible to even, yeah, see, there's your first cards. Wow. Definitely some star energy, some stress energy. Are we stressing about a relationship, or is there an Aquarius in this energy? 9 of Cups coming in with some night. This is like Princess or Prince Charming, but not giving the cup. Is there a person that we're talking about? Wow. Yeah, like there's some real depth energy, love energy here. I feel like there's a person we're talking about. Who is this person? Moon energy, stars. Wow, this is romance. Yeah, life lesson. I think you're being challenged to free yourself from this mindset that you've been in. And I'm not saying it's a bad mindset, but it's a growth mindset. It's like saying you are worth this. Like, I think you were kind of like, am I worth this? It feels like it's so amazing. Passionate, yes. Patient, yes. Sexy, yes. It's like the knight in shining armor. Knight in shining armor. I think you know who this is. It's spiritually inclined. It's a key, 2 choices. But it might even be this. It's like 2 houses, 2. What is this? Yeah, choice of choices. Wow. There's like an avoidant attachment energy happening. Like someone's like, you're the one. You're like, I run away. Like stressed. They're still here. Very steady. But not like I love you. More like I'm always here for you. Who is this? Holly. Hey, Holly, for you. Wow. Look, it's like, yeah, it's like you run away. They stay by, not pressuring you. You like this. It's justice for your emotions saying, I need this stability. I need someone to be like this. See how it's like there's cracks in your foundation? I'm going to be honest with you. You're wonderful, by the way. You're a wonderful partner. But this person just shows enough vulnerability to say it's okay. Yeah, look, like you start overanalyzing or looking at this, but they don't push. You know how some people text or snap or just keep messaging you, why are you being like this and pressuring you, and it just drives you can't have that. This person's like, no, you come on, you show me when you're ready. Wow. It's almost like you haven't been loved properly yet. And they know this, and they really know this. And it feels like, is this too good to be true energy? Huh. You're at odds with this. It feels like this is upright reversed, at odds with it. And it's not a bad thing. It's almost like, yeah, this is future husband. This is what a husband feels like. And you're like, is this what a husband would feel like? Coming home at night to this person, to the house, kids. Having the stressors with this person. Like, what would it feel like to tell them everything? Oh, man. Wow, yep. I think you're like breadcrumbing this person or just giving them just enough to say, I do like you. I like you. It's a life lesson. Taurus energy, Sag energy, patience. Aquarius energy or star-like energy. We have hermit energy. You know, guys, who's a hermit? Virgo as well. Libra, Lady Justice. What is going down here with this person? It's almost like someone is like protecting this. This person feels like they're on your mind or you're on their mind. Stressors. Look at this. Look at the stress. Someone knows that this is a stress. See, they're overthinking it. Really, like, who is this? I'm not taking this many. Hold on. 1. Nope. Damn you, bro. Damn you. Damn you. Okay, I guess I'm taking these. Look, I don't know if this makes sense. There's Cancer energy, or there is like this deep, loving, nurturing energy. Dark horse candidate, patient, loving, hardworking relationship. This person's like, I will put effort in. But they're not gonna like 60-40, it's gonna be 50-50. So when you back up, they back up. They give you room. And it's like, wait, they're not chasing. And it makes you feel like, wait, what it's teaching is balance. Huh. Who is this person? It's the universe. It's teaching them. It's telling them, this person, are they in? I feel like they're in your life. I feel like this is like, not only are they in your life, you've been so stressed or exhausted or kind of anxiety, they're coming in your life at least to be they're going to be your partner, or they have to be marrying you. Like, you've been breadcrumbing it, and this person's like, this is your universal partner. Say, look, you think you're breadcrumbing this person, but you're not. They're way ahead of the situation. Maybe you're fighting with them, coworker possibly. Notification from the universe. What do we got here? Wow, Gemini lover energy. It's almost like you run or break up with people and then realize afterwards, whoops. And this is different than that. This is something way different than that. I'm telling you, this is way, way different. This is someone who lets you, I'll call it what it is, go into your crazy, overthinking mind, and then they welcome you back and say, are you okay? Like, what's up? Let's talk. Star energy. They recognize, they look past the verge, they look past all of that overthinking, all of that stuff, and they realize, you're scared. You're scared inside. It's friends first. There's parts of this friendship that they want to have. They want to make sure they have communication, always have communication with you. And I think that's where you shut down. You don't want to talk about it. You just want to shut down. Who is this person? No, this is guidance. You're like, this is a dance. If that guy is an Aquarius, this is that guy. If that guy's an Aquarius, this is absolutely a guy. Co-worker energy. It works out amazingly, but it's a dance with the universe, just so you know. Very much a dance with the universe. I don't know what the sign is of this person. Air sign here at the base. It's almost like you want to reach out, but you hold up, or you freeze up. I could be wrong. So this is somebody else. This is somebody that's recognizing your energy then. Yeah, world card. This is completion. Who is this person? I feel like this is them. This is definitely them. Like, this is an Aquarian that's coming in your life then. Like, I want to say I'm not sure, but I absolutely am. I'm locking in on this. Because this is the universe basically saying this is your life partner. It's not that person. They're basically, when you meet them or you're around them, you go, oh my God, I feel like my heart's jumping. That's what this is. It's Aquarian energy. It has that like air sign Aquarian energy. That's Aquarian. I double checked on the star, Aquarian energy, Aquarian. And feels like it has co-workerish energy, or it feels like you're going to work together or you work in the same kind of capacity. Like, you guys will be very much friendly together. Huh. Now, maybe you haven't met him yet. That could be also it. Because, see, like this, and this. Look at this is divine partnership. Look at this. Because if these were in the upright, you guys would absolutely be together. I don't think you've met them yet. The universe is just saying, hey, I'm going to give you a heads up. That's crazy. Because this is outcome energy. And so when I read out here, I'm going to read one more card way out here for you just to do this. See? It's the angels are playing their part here. They're controlling the narrative. And I don't like saying that, but that's what it feels like. Because they're controlling this narrative, top down. It's an Akashic record. This is a person who's meant to be in your life. Like, you were like, I would love to date so-and-so and so, and this universe like, nah. You're just picking someone who you want. This is not someone this is destined. This is divine. I call it divine partner. No, that's not twin flame. This is like you've been married together. You basically locked each other up at, like, in between lifetimes. You said, hey, we're getting back together, and you're like, yes. Let's crush it. Like, you guys are gonna like have like a business together, multi-millionaires kind of thing. Really, like, not a joke. Yeah, this is big money. When you marry this person, this is big money with this person. You have to understand, they waited to this point in their lifetime to meet you again. Like, this is like, it's not a coincidence. Like, this is happening here. I'm gonna pull one more card for you. I'm gonna pull it out of the other deck. So I just want to put these back. So what I do is I basically do a checkout card, and what it's telling me when I'm pulling on that, I was basically getting triple confirmations on that Aquarius, because I was like, because I'm an Aquarius, just so you know. And I'm like, wait, is this my energy? And it was like, no. It was like, no. But it gave me, look. See, it basically made me pull two. This is an Akashic choice that's not your choice. You can't even see it or make a decision yet, and something's holding you back. It's your soul saying you're not ready. You don't believe you're ready for this yet. So, Holly, I'm going to have to tell you something that I don't always say to people, but have that conversation with the universe when you're driving in the car by yourself, whatever it is, when you're hanging out, in the shower. Have that open communication. I'm not saying feel silly a little bit, but say, hey, I want to talk to you about what that was. Say, I want this person. That I deserve my divine partner. And let them come in. You'll start seeing signs. You'll see, I'm telling you, you'll see the synchronicities. You'll see that start to pop. Because this person is destined for you. Like the fact that I was about to sign off, you caught me at the end. I'm telling you, there's destiny here for you. You do deserve it. And this is not, I couldn't even stop it if I wanted to tell you, hey, this is not happening. This is like you and the universe is saying, hey, thank you. We're best friends now. And the universe says, I got you. See? Why have you been ignoring me? And you and the universe lock in. Don't overthink everything. This is boss lady saying, hey, but your soul's finding this partner, saying this is who you deserve. Yeah, fast moving action. You're gonna meet them. Ready? This is basically by the end of October, November. This card specifically is Sag energy. November 23rd to December 2nd. That could be their birthday in that timeline. They could have Sag energy. It's saying now that you're locked in. I'm very curious. I am very, very curious. I very much appreciate you jumping in at the... Yeah. So I very much appreciate you guys for being part of this process. But that's a great reading too. Like the angel touched moon, angel touched sun. Wow. That's some good energy. That's divine partners. That makes twin flames look like little brats. This is like emotionally mature lovers, emotionally mature partners. Like, I've got you, babe. No, I've already got it. It's already done. Like, it's not even like questioning. It's like, that's what you have. It starts with this deep friendship communication. All right, my friends, I appreciate every single one of you. As always, if you haven't done so yet, please hit that thumbs up. Share the channel. Let people know I'm out here spreading the love, spreading the good vibes. If you haven't, be sure to follow Ethereal Moonlight. I appreciate every single one of you. If you haven't done so, I will see you guys on Members Only Monday. And be sure to check out the Cosmic Codex, to be on the Veil, and the new Teaching Tarot stuff that I'm basically re-releasing with some updated audio. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Thank you, Ethereal and Antonella. I know you're not here, but as always, I appreciate both you guys for helping me out. I'll see you guys soon, and thank you for the donations. Super appreciated. All right, guys. Peace. Be safe.